Yesterday, the men kicked off the 2021 USA Curling National Championships with 2 feature games that came down to the wire. Now it's the women's turn to get things started. Skip Ariel Traxler, last year's bronze medalist, looks to earn one of 2 Olympic trial spots for her team, while Kim Rime tries to do the same. It's Team Traxler versus Team Rime on usacurling.org. Welcome everyone to the 2021 USA Curling National Championships from Wausau Curling Center in Wausau, Wisconsin. I'm Joe Calabrese. Joining me for draw number 1 of the women's competition is 2019 U.S. champion and 2-time junior women's champion Sarah Anderson and 1988 Quebec men's champion Dean Gemmel. Dean and Sarah, we have a matchup this morning of 2 teams that are considered contenders for these 2 Olympic trials spots that will come out of this week. How do you see this matchup?
Well, thanks, Joe. Well, thank you, Joe, and pleasure to be here with Sarah today, despite your willingness there to date me with that 1988 victory. Well, look, I think these are 2 teams that are in the middle of the field, I guess. So I'm hoping to see which one of these teams will demonstrate the ability to maybe move up in the into the pack of favorites. So that's what I'm expecting out. That's what I'm looking for out here. How about you, Sarah?
Yeah, I think these 2 teams we're gonna see a good battle today. They've are experienced at plenty of nationals, so hopefully we're gonna get a good matchup here.
So we're on sheet 2 again. That's our feature sheet this week. Sheet 2. We're not using A, B, C, D, E as we usually do. We're in the Wausau Curling Club, slightly different setup. So the sheets are 2 through 7. 7 women's teams in the nationals field this year. That's why Sarah Anderson is with us today, because she has the bye this morning, so she was kind enough to get up at this early hour to add some commentary. She'll be playing later today at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to get out there.
Yeah, Sarah was just noting that the men will play 3 draws before her team hits the ice for the first time. The first round bye, not the favorite bye to have, I guess, is it, Sarah? That's how it fell, but you'd probably like to have one a little later in the week.
Yeah, I think so, but I guess with the men playing 2 a day, I can't complain to have a bye at least once.
True enough, you will get the bye to start. So Team Traxler, Ariel Traxler calls the game from the rings, but throws lead rocks. The real curling nerds out there will remember Martha Sigfridsson. She was a silver medalist from 2014 from Sweden. That was the setup they used. She called the game and threw lead rocks.
Team's getting things going. Bold strategy by Ariel, throwing her first rock through the house.
Keep going. Yep, you got it. Mine's really good.
Yeah, that is bold. Not so. I believe Kim Rime is going to answer here by drawing
Sure if we're going to get it in, but
to a corner guard.
so like.
Right on the logo.
Right on the toilet. I think they called for that in, but I actually prefer the corner guard. How about you, Sarah?
Yeah, I like throwing a guard up there in the first. Try to get your juice by capitalizing on that leads miss.
Team Rime won the last shot draw by it was relatively close, but they had the edge.
Yep.
Ariel Traxler, I believe, is trying to go top 4 here now. So a fairly conservative start to this game.
Nice throw. Good sweep.
Yeah, I think you'll see Traxler without hammer probably try to put top 4 foot and cap it rather than play the guard first. That seemed to be her MO last year.
Of course, it is also the first game of the event, the 2021 USA Curling Women's Nationals, the first game of the event for both teams.
Clean. 10. Yep.
Yeah, maybe just trying to figure out the ice here in their first game, and ice looks like a great speed, and
All the way,
it's a nice curl. I was having a fantastic time at practice yesterday. Just want to get out there already.
So it is exciting to be back competing. So Sarah, you're living in the Twin Cities. Have you You've been practicing daily, but no real competing.
Yeah, pretty much just scrimmages with the people around me on our daily practices. So Richie's always out there. We have parts of Dropkin's team, some of the Strauss kids.
Clean.
The Strauss kids, that's Sarah Anderson calling them the Strauss kids.
Whoa. Yep.
Sorry.
That's all right, Sarah.
Cheers.
You're moving into veteran era stage
Nice one.
now.
I don't know
you
about that.
Yeah. Yeah, we won't. You're not quite at Rich Runin veteran stage, of course,
9-5?
but you're advancing.
Okay, go for the roll.
So fairly open end here, exchanging hits.
9-5.
Kim Rhyme would like to roll behind the corner guard here. That's Coach. And fifth.
Leland
9-5.
Rich out there.
9.
Yeah, Coach Leland Rich. Bill Rhyme coaches Katie Rhyme. I got a little confused about who was at which end for a moment. Leland Rich from Alaska,
That's fine, Kate.
Fairbanks Club, longtime World Curling Federation representative for the USA Curling. So we're going to whip through this first end, I think, Sarah.
Yeah, some nice nose hits.
Will be if Traxler, Team Traxler does happen to roll out with their last. We'll see if Kim Rhyme might entertain that split for two.
Stay close.
Could be available.
Close. Whoa. I'm off.
Yeah, maybe we'll see a little draw under the corner guard here.
Yeah, I think we might. This looks like it's going to
All the way
have
out. All the way out.
just enough
All
to
the
move
way
it
out.
out.
Nice.
So offensive opportunity now for Rhyme.
Let's draw. Just T-line, huh? Kate. Yeah, I think it's 95 down the middle, yeah.
So this is Kate Flannery delivering her second stone of the end.
90. Kate. 6. Room. Whoa, room.
Oh, room. Look
7.
heavy.
20.
Yeah. Oh, Libby's rock always.
8. Backline.
13,
No, back 8.
Yeah, I think we're a
Back
little
8.
hot.
13-5 sounds
that
strong,
then?
wouldn't you say, Sarah, from what you've seen of this ice?
Yeah, I was thinking
that's
15-5 was T yesterday in practice, so.
Yeah, throughout the game yesterday, 15 was getting there for in the men's
Did I
game.
just peeling? Okay.
I was talking to
Which
some of the
side
ice
do you
crew
want?
before the game, and they were saying that sheet 2 is slightly slower than the rest of the sheets out there.
Yeah, I think it is maybe a hair slower, and although that didn't reflect it, well, it was a 13-5 though, hog-to-hog time, but it's slightly slower and a little more curl and a little trickier. It's still a great surface, but a little trickier. I actually kind of like the challenge it presents to the teams we're showing.
I think without players on either side, things are going to be a little different on 2 than the rest of the sheets.
8-5.
So we see a straight peel by Team Traxler. This will be Libby Brundage throwing her
Even
first
4-0.
stone of the 2021 USA Curling Women's Nationals.
So I think row.
Libby is an RPI grad.
I'm thinking about ideas to speed up the game here. What if they just decided at this point, and we'll just say blank. Everybody's happy with a blank. We'll just do that. Can we do
I
that?
don't think you can do that, Joe.
No?
I think we have to
Looks
play
really heavy.
sports and see what happens.
Yeah, looks really heavy.
Another one that they're thinking is heavy. It might come off as it starts to
13-3.
curl. So how many practices have you had? You've had the team practice, Sarah. That's been
right.
your time on the ice so far.
That's it, yeah. Got to try out every sheet.
Real quick.
And I guess the rest of the notes are from watching your stream.
And do you have a rock book of rock nationals rocks? I'm sure.
Yes, luckily, kind of accumulate them over the years, but these
Room.
national rocks we use,
You got room.
love throwing them, and with the ice conditions we get, luckily sometimes the outliers
Let
stand
it
out a
work.
bit more.
That's true.
Honors.
Now,
Okay,
I haven't played in a
14-4.
U.S. Men's National since 2016, but my recollection was the red rocks
finish
on
a little.
sheet A
Yep,
were the
yep.
most challenging set. So that would be the rocks that
14-4.
Nice throw.
Ariel Traxler is throwing in this game.
Throw a 10.
4-10.
Yeah, it's funny watching the mixed
10.
doubles. I didn't realize that on sheet 2, you guys are playing with sheet A rocks.
Right.
And so when I heard people complaining about them, I was like, what? I love sheet 2 red rocks.
So you thought we had sheet B rocks.
Yes! Yes, hurry! Hard, Katie! Whoa, clean.
So just trading hits now.
Yep.
Trading hits will be through this quickly. You know, we do have a long day today with games at 8, 12, 4, and 8. So I guess a quick matchup here isn't the worst thing for us. But I think we'll hope to see some more rocks in play in the next end.
Yeah, at noon we've got Brundage and Corbett, and then at 4 p.m. McMakin and Strauss, and then 8 p.m. Ruinen and Persinger.
Full day.
Yep, for everybody.
And I think both these teams have changed up their lineup a bit from last year, right?
Yeah, I believe they have. Ariel, this is a different lineup for Traxler.
Yeah, O'Hara is the new fourth stone thrower.
So Ann O'Hara from Alaska.
Whoa.
I think living now in the Twin Cities. So she's the 4th stone thrower. Looks like she may have set this back a bit. And yes, that's the result of setting it back a hair.
Kate Flannery is new to the team for Team Rhyme.
Yeah, Kate, you got it.
So this presents an opportunity for Team Rhyme to lie 2. Kim Rhyme going down to throw her first stone. Fairly comfortable start here to when you're skipping.
Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. Yeah, 2-6 is good.
So Joe's idea of just kicking the rocks down and agreeing to a blank really looks foolish now, doesn't it, Sarah?
Yeah, that definitely would have been my vote.
I think it's supposed to like a 15.
It depends. I mean, you never know. Maybe you're not feeling it. And
It's pretty quick.
I think you're in deep trouble on that one, Joe. I'm a big fan of innovations to the game, but I don't see that one taking hold.
well, you can't do it more than once either. If you blanked, 8 or 9 ends in a row just because you wanted to, the game would only be 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, you're thinking it's like the pitch out in Major League Baseball, but I don't think it's quite the same thing.
Guys.
Here comes Kim Rhyme with her first. Sweepers on it early.
Right to T, bring it.
T is good, guys.
Just
look,
T.
Look.
Just
Switch.
Make sure it's T though. Gotta be even.
Curl.
Curl side. Curl. 14-8.
14-8 should be good.
Keep going. Go. Hard. Gotta be even. Whoa. Very nice.
So
nice
lined up.
Sweep.
There
Let's try to roll.
is a double there. Took it a little bit too deep. Sounds like Traxler is going to take on the hit and roll. What would you try here, Sarah? The hit and roll or the double? Would you take on the double this early?
Yeah, I like the double. Half a rock.
Yeah, I think if you play the double and you hit it a little thick, you might get the roll onto the corner anyways. So we'll see if Ann O'Hara can rebound from her opening miss.
Whoa.
Left-hander.
Whoa. Close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Close to the double, and we'll
attempt.
leave Kim Rhyme with an open hit for 2. Have you played with any left-handers, Sarah? Regularly?
I think when I was a junior, I played with Katie and Lonnie Duberstein, which are both right-handers, but Abby Slusovich
Through left-handed?
threw left-handed, and she was on our team for I think 2 years.
Yeah, when you're skipping a left-hander, you have to broom slightly differently put the broom down slightly differently for a left-hander.
Still waiting for that first ambidextrous curler.
Well, I think you'll be waiting for that about as long as you're waiting for this blank end rule you threw out earlier, Joe. Here comes Kim Rhyme with an open hit for 2 in the first end.
Clean.
Clean.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa, just clean. Just
Whoa.
clean.
Clean.
Just
Whoa.
clean.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Looks good.
Nice throw.
Never a doubt, Kim Rhyme picks up 2 here in the first end. Traxler's going to have the hammer when we come back right after this.
USA Curling is proud to have Toyota as a national sponsor. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back here, second end, feature matchup, Ariel Traxler, Kim Rime. Traxler's got the hammer here in the second end.
So a relatively open first end. One miss by Ann O'Hara led to the score of 2 for Kim Rime. One of those twos you kind of like early in an event.
Okay, line's okay.
When it pops out of the bag.
Line's good, guys. Top 4. It's all you. Okay, then go. Yep. 4. Okay. Yep. You got it. Yep. Hard. Line's good. Line's really good.
With a 2-point lead, Rime not really looking to mix it up all that much, brings it right in here.
She's going top 4. Sarah, what does your team like to do if you scored 2 in the first? Would you put up a center line guard or would you play it like that?
Yeah, I think they had a good call there.
I like it.
Top
this is
4
okay
and
too.
cap it, being up by 2. I think maybe we'd see the other team maybe throwing a corner guard here.
You might think that, but I think they have the broom down for a hit.
I know in talking with Ariel before the competition, they haven't had a lot of time on the ice together. So maybe just getting this game, sort of feeling things out a bit.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
She gets a piece and moves it out, rolls out. I would imagine Kim Rime continues to go top 4 and replace that one.
Top 4 again. You got it.
Yeah, and Team Rime, 3/4 of them have been practicing in Chaska for the last couple of months. They've been there weekly, getting some rocks in. So I think we see that with their draw weight and execution here in the first 2 ends.
So 3/4 would be Katie, Kim, and Kate are in the Twin Cities.
Yep, curl.
Yes.
Yep.
Sounded like a quiz. It really wasn't meant to be.
But I believe Libby actually came out for some practices too.
Oh, there we go. So Libby Brundage, I believe, lives on the East Coast, right?
Yep.
I am not sure.
That's fine, Kate. It's good weight.
Get our crack statistician Joel on that maybe.
Yeah. Quick updates from the other sheets here as I'm looking out. Sheet 6, Delaney Strauss is up 3-0 on Madison Bear, scored an early 3. Jamie Sinclair scores 1 with hammer in the first end against Christine McMakin. So it looks like we'll be exchanging hits again here.
Better weight, 9-5. Close. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
So Catherine Goryanova in the rings for Ariel Traxler's throws. And then she will throw third stone, so an unconventional lineup for Team Traxler.
Let's throw it normal.
Yeah, just keeping us on our toes.
Yeah.
Really is. We've got to balance a lot of things here today, Joe.
That's true, and we have confirmation that Libby is from Boston.
See, I should have trusted my own research. I knew she was from Boston, attended RPI, but I needed a fact checker.
I just wasn't sure if she still lived there or not.
That was my question, too.
9-5. Yep.
Yeah, someone needs to stalk her Facebook.
Yes. Hard.
Gotta go hard.
Well, that won't be me, Sarah.
Yeah,
Just
right to it.
be clear
All the
there.
way, all the way.
Whoa. It's good.
And I guess from Ariel's commentary
Just
when
nose.
she did Brundage's game,
Mhm.
she was talking
Just
about how
nose.
she likes a clean game. So we're seeing that today.
Normal.
Yeah, even though, I mean, they're down 2, but they're keeping it wide open here. Looking for a blank at this point.
It certainly seemed like her strategy last year was sort of keep games close and kind of take advantage when there were misses.
Yeah, I think for a developing team, that can be not a bad strategy.
Yep.
Elizabeth Janiak.
Whoa. 9-5. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Good one. Nice.
can be a little trickier out here near the edge of this sheet. Seen there may be a spot here where the rocks will float back a little bit. So, Sarah, who are you playing in your first game?
We're actually playing Traxler, so I'm just taking notes
Oh,
right
wow.
now.
So you're getting the book right here.
Curl. Oh, sorry. Yep, hard, Libby.
Now, that said, Sarah, I think most of the top teams, you don't really play your opponent. You play the rocks, don't you?
Exactly. You know, just this is a great opportunity to check out the ice and, you know, play our game when we're out there.
This is one of those situations where you're trading rocks, where when you're a Rime, you don't have to be perfect. You can hit and roll out. Traxler has to be perfect.
Yeah, it's certainly comfortable for Kim Rime, and why some people would suggest you might want to apply a little more pressure here.
Oh, there. It's cleaning. No. Back floor. Oh, it's going to curl. It's slowing down.
Elizabeth Janiak
Wait only. It's there.
trying to draw into the rings.
14-4.
Just hoping it'll stop here.
14-4, it looks like a bit of a rocket, but it might stick. No.
Almost.
So they hit that one a little bit. Sweeping error.
You want to draw here? Yeah. Yeah, you like here?
Yeah, sometimes the
otherwise we just
teams
come
get
center.
caught up a bit on the
Let's just
inside-out
come
pass.
center.
Seen a couple of those heavy ones
Center's better.
already today.
Okay.
Sarah, I think your first women's nationals was 2012, was it not?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Outside of Philadelphia.
Oh, yes.
There was a pretty good team won that year on the men's side, if I remember correctly. But I do remember that was your first time in nationals, wasn't it?
Okay, line's fine, guys.
Yeah, I
What's
think
hot?
I was 17.
Hot.
Yeah.
Had the hometown crowd there, too.
Yeah, I remember they were aped for Anderson. We had
Okay, that's
I mean,
okay.
I love my Philadelphia
14-1?
Crown Club, Bucks County.
13-1.
They have always supported us Philly athletes, so loved playing in our hometown.
Right?
They are very supportive. I always said it was, as a New York, New Jersey-based team, it was certainly an advantage for us to be playing in Philadelphia with the slightly loud and obnoxious New Jersey, Philadelphia crowd that we loved.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't change that.
Definitely one of the more rowdy crowds. I think it could fit about 1,000 in
Gotta
that
curl.
building.
It's got a lot to move.
They were noisy.
It was loud. Yeah, it was fun. So
Well,
let's see. I hope at some point we get back to that area for a national championship.
Yeah,
Another
would you?
one looks like it's going to be through. Chipping off.
Oh,
And
just
through.
spins out.
Maybe we'd see you come out and curl on that one again.
okay.
You think so, Sarah? Yeah, maybe.
It's not on. No.
But doubtful.
Okay, then just a draw.
no.
What was my hard
Triple
time?
checking.
Or sorry, short time. Short time. Okay.
So Kim Rime asking it for at top 4. Of course, we do have these 2 rocks hanging around at the back that could come into play if the teams aren't careful.
Okay, line's fine, guys.
So, Sarah, any interest in
good.
drawing towards those
Full floor,
rocks if
guys.
you're a Rime, or would you want to try to
There.
stay away from those?
Line's good.
I would have loved to have seen a center guard last shot
15-5.
and
Go, 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 go.
maybe gotten
Okay, that's
some
good. Good.
offense going in the center.
Good sweep, guys.
What was the short
It'd be
time?
interesting to see if
15-5.
Team Rime did put up a center guard, what the Traxler response would be. I'm not sure they wouldn't peel it, but now Ariel Traxler's going to try to roll over in front of those red stones and make removing them a little more difficult for Kim Rime. One reason why you might have done what Joe suggested, make it a little harder here for Goryanova. Goryanova. I've got it now. Goryanova. I have it.
I was going with Goryanova.
Well, I checked that actually with Price Atkinson here,
My bad.
a real pro,
Over here.
and I got Goryanova. 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 I'm very close here. I actually have it spelled phonetically, and I
like
still
that.
failed. So my apologies to Elizabeth. Catherine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elizabeth.
And Elizabeth, too.
Elizabeth as well. She's also playing. That was a bumbling, really routine there. It's a good thing it's early, Sarah, and maybe not many people are listening.
Just her parents. So.
Yeah, just her parents.
Just a little
Apologies
more
to
in front of
them.
their rocks, but I still like T-line. Like, we don't need to go back to it.
That's why Sarah
Still
picked
wanna
Anderson for her
leave it
last name.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
It's
saying
just a
that.
different way of tee then, huh? Yeah, I think so. Looking for like a 410, 4-0.
So Kim Rhyme playing this takeout. No, sorry.
no.
Gosh, I'm gonna turn the mic off for a little bit and take some coffee, and I'll be right back.
Vibrant needs to be. I'm going to try to play that same draw, I think.
line's good,
Top
guys.
4 foot.
Line's real nice. Get it to a 6.
Looks like this time they are trying to put it a
7.
little more on the side of the 4 foot,
Just a 6-7.
judging from where Libby's placing her broom.
Switch if you can.
15-2, switch.
I'd like to
Girl,
see them
girl.
put a little further on that side, but it looks
All the
like
way to 4 foot,
gonna
all the way
be
to 4 foot.
dead.
You got it.
center.
Very nice. Just didn't curl.
So it's got to be kind of hard to force offense in situations where somebody just does not want to cooperate.
Yeah, I guess the only way they could start doing that is instead of going top 4 is to throw on a tight guard. So it'd be interesting if Traxler gets the blank here, if we see Rhyme switch. But I think she's pretty comfortable playing a clean game with the lead she has right now.
Yeah, I would think the offense would have to come from Traxler at this point. Kim Rhyme probably content to waste some ends with a 2-0 lead.
Feels close. Whoa, easy.
Ann O'Hara.
Stay close. Yep, yep. Whoa, whoa. Yep. Whoa, yep, yep. Yep. Yep, yep, yep,
Does
yep,
get the
nice.
roll they were looking
Nice.
for. Still, anything high side removes this.
Back this way.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's just trying to hit on the inside. I still like playing it this way though. I think here with a normal.
5.
Yeah. Okay.
Kim Rhyme's electing to play it with the in-turn. The out-turn might be slightly more natural here, but she likes the ice on this with the in-turn.
Yeah, I agree. Throwing the out turn, you have a little bit more control of holding that line. When with the in turn, you're kind of waiting for it to curl.
Yeah, with the in-turn you have to cross it. With the out-turn you'd be coming into the stone.
Minimum ice for sure.
But I like her confidence. I've seen her put down the broom right away on her shots, and let's see a make here.
Close.
9.5, that's the time between the two hog lines, 9.5 seconds.
Got it.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got a
Whoa,
curl,
whoa,
got a
whoa.
curl, got a curl. Okay.
Okay.
Nice throw.
Well-
Raised double action there.
Yeah.
That's an
So-
outright. Good swing.
One Yellowstone and one rock in the back. Ariel Traxler will ask her fourth thrower, Ann O'Hara, to peel this out, blank the end, move to the third end.
Whoa. Whoa.
Early call of whoa.
Not exactly what you want to hear while
May
throwing a
have
peel.
set it back slightly.
I think we're fine.
Fine.
And she's got enough.
Okay.
And there we go, blank end here in the second end. Traxler's going to
Sorry.
retain that hammer as we head to the third right after this.
Oh, great. The show's starting.
Come on, just trust me.
Oh, trust you, like with the dollar oysters.
I don't think those were oysters.
You survived, so
Wait, we can't go that way.
watch this. They'll think we're VIP. Wow. He does think we're VIP. And backstage. Trust me now?
I never doubted you. I did for a second, but it's gone now. I trust you.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota. Let's go places.
And we're back here, third end between Kim Rime and Ariel Traxler. Kind of a sloppy end there in the second end. A lot of rocks wound up through the house. But Ariel got the blank that I think she would have been happy with at the start of the end. We'll see how she attacks this third end.
Yeah, and Kim Rime as well. We'll see what she does here. I'm guessing they're bringing it top 4 again.
Oh, you're in a 3 though.
But judging from the commentary of the sweepers, I think it might be a touch light.
Just a 3.
16-6.
16-6 sounds like a guard,
Okay.
which we're excited about here. We've got a guard in
That's
play.
fine, Kate. It's good sweep.
Yeah, don't mind seeing that.
Let's see what Ariel Traxler does. He's going to wrap one around here. Is this there's two schools of thought here, right? Sarah, what does your team do usually in this situation?
Okay,
do you put up
so
the corner guard or
5.
do you go around?
I think they're both good calls. I think it might be how we're feeling and at the time of a game, of what end we're in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind the corner here being the third and down by 2 though.
Line's good.
It's interesting. It used to be automatic to play this shot, to wrap it.
Line's really good.
And then now
Line's good.
it seems more
Starting
likely
to
to see
curl.
teams throw the corner. And then during bubble play, it seemed like more teams were reverting back to this approach. Maybe hastened a little bit by Wayne Madaw's play during the Tim Hortons Briar, which was a little more old school at times.
I think everyone loved seeing that too.
I think just 2 and
Yeah, that
good.
was entertaining.
Yeah, because they're back.
So T-line.
So well buried, but behind the T line.
If you're top 4, that's good too.
So Kim Rime asking for the freeze or top 4. I think top 4 might be optimal, but top 4 buried.
I think Christine here with her last run in intern, trying to draw the button against 2.
It's Christine McMakin against Jamie Sinclair over on sheet 5. Sinclair has had them in trouble most of that end over there.
Line's good, guys. Easy.
Christine, I think, maybe playing a tap on her own, or is it just a straight draw? I think it's a tap.
Curl. Only, wait only.
And
Wait
close.
only,
I
Lions,
think
guys.
she cut them down to 1.
Yep.
6.
Yep. Go. Hard.
Yeah, the McMakin was chasing that whole end from what I could see.
Good sweep, guys. Okay, that's nice, Kate.
Nice shot here by Katie Rime on our
Yeah, I don't
feature
mind
sheet.
it.
You can go the same
You're
if
a
you
better
like.
multitasker than me. I find I
It's
just have to
kind of
watch one game
peaking
at a
on
time.
this side. I think.
Well, you
this
saw my
side's better.
multitasking ability in the last end, Sarah. It wasn't particularly strong,
What
so
weight was that last one?
I should probably just keep my focus here.
Time.
Another update
24?
from over there. Delaney Strauss stole
Okay.
2 on Madison Barron, is now to a
Just a
5
touch off. Less.
5-0 lead after just 2 ends. Nope, my apologies. The official put it up wrong. So it's actually
Softer
3-2.
release.
Strauss over Bear.
Demerits over on sheet 6.
I think
Switch.
that's a fairly large swing. So
all you guys
I'm glad
on a
they're
curl.
fixing that.
Liz's rock.
All of a sudden, your team buried, and
Yeah,
you're
make
like,
sure here.
wait, we're down 5?
If you got it as close as you can.
Of course, easily fixed. Neither team would
Nice sweep.
dispute it in curling.
That's good.
So a more interesting end
Oh.
shaping up here, though.
You get here.
It's looking a little more like a mixed doubles
That's okay.
setup.
Like
Okay.
inside corner.
Yeah, getting some nice draws in play
I
here.
don't mind trying to come this way at it, and you put it here. That's not bad.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah?
Mwah.
Okay.
Now Kim Rime trying to corner freeze on that high red, get
Yes.
the angles working in her favor.
Let's go this way then.
Now, Sarah, you're already qualified for the mixed
Okay,
doubles
top
team
8.
trials, right?
That's
Yeah,
correct.
top
Yeah,
4 and
Corey and
full-
I qualified from last year's nationals.
So you elected to not play this year, which certainly is understandable.
Yeah, we missed hanging out here in the bubble with you, but enjoyed watching from home.
A little less time in the bubble, probably not the worst thing. I'm
6.
deep into
5.
it now and
Whoa.
doing
like
laundry
a
here at the
3 or
Wausau Curling
4
Club as
for
we
spin.
speak.
4. Oh,
Just
Yeah,
4,
where are you on
5,
day
4, 5.
11 of 15?
Well, not quite that much,
49.
but it's been a while.
Finish.
Seems like it.
What'd you say?
That said, I think I think you'd agree that USA Curling's done a really good job with this bubble.
Yeah, I think everyone's really excited to play.
You guys like this or peeling?
And I'm excited that
I like peeling.
we made this event happen. So very thankful for USA Curling putting in the work and organizing it for all these athletes.
So Ariel Traxler is electing to peel the centerline guard after Kim Ryan bounced on that shot. Looks pretty attractive to sort of hit and roll under, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would have loved to see like a soft weight hit on that one they bounced off of.
Soft weight hit, and they could lie 2, 3, 4. Playing
Get
the
the run
straight
here.
peel.
Oh.
Ooh. That had elements of interest.
Could have been a disaster.
Could have been a disaster or a crazy pick. Not really sure.
I don't mind it tight.
Yeah, tight.
Okay.
Now, though, Kim Ryan has a chance to answer and get the angles working in her favor.
So 410.
Yeah, with how that rock rolled off the peel, I'm sure Ryan likes that kind of guarded on the correct side for her.
Yeah, it didn't roll quite far enough for a true corner. It's an in-betweener.
Yep.
2!
They're calling out 2. That means midway between the hog line and the rings.
Whoa, whoa.
2!
Close. Yep.
Yes.
Katie only. Katie.
Go, Katie, go, Katie.
Well, they said the miss here would be light.
Yep. Go, 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 go. Okay, that's good.
So, Sarah, you said you got a lot of practice in this year. What do you prefer? Do you prefer kind of
You
being
can
out
get
on the
them
road,
both.
or you kind of prefer
If you go about
being
it
at home
this
and being
way,
able to
peel, you'll
practice a little
bounce
more
off.
often?
Yeah, I think I would love something a little bit in the middle of this past year.
I'll get it.
It's funny, of course, this past year we did get a lot of time to practice by ourselves, and the year before it was crazy travel, so maybe something a little bit in the middle. I definitely missed being on the road this year. It's so nice being here, being able to see these other teams that we haven't seen in 2 years.
Whoa.
I think it's interesting, some of the very best teams in the world will probably practice a bit more and play a little more, less of a schedule because they're playing in bigger events. When you're a younger team, you sort of have to get out there and play a lot of events. But I think this pandemic might show some people the value of balancing in a little more practice.
3 is fine. I think a 3 is fine.
I know Kevin Martin with Team Martin, when they were sort of doing things differently back on their way to 2010, they were big on a weekend on, a weekend off for practice.
Yeah, 2's okay, yeah.
And their theory was that as
I like it a little either past or in front, so I'd like it tighter. Yeah.
Stop so we could hear that. Sorry, people at home. But and their theory was that at the end of an event, your technical skills you were just trying to make shots. They needed a week of practice to get the muscle memory back.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to really do a lot of changes during an event, so
good, guys.
I totally believe in practice every other weekend. That sounds good to me.
Yep, hard,
Looking to play a tight guard here.
Yep, hard. Keep going. Go.
Need this to curl.
Curl. All the way. Go.
They can get to the corner, they'd be all right.
Okay.
That might do the job.
Too much ice.
Might barely do the
That's
job.
not the way to get in there.
See what Ariel Traxler thinks here.
I have most of the red one.
I mean, we could get both of these, but we might lose this one, but I don't mind.
They haven't entertained the yellow combination.
Yeah,
I think we gotta shoot this.
I think it drags.
Like firm.
Which they might get if this is ever set out.
Just because I'm at least
But
hitting
it
something.
would leave 2 of the rhinestones
Yeah.
in the 8-foot there.
Firm.
When I watch Ariel play, I always sort of think about how can she eliminate as many stones as possible and make things simple.
Whoa.
And I think that's part of her thought process here.
Peeling it off. Okay.
So certainly fair, although now, see what Kim Ryan plans.
I'm gonna give you a little less ice. See if we get it to curl just a touch more.
That sounds.
Okay. I like the weight.
Do you like the guard here, Sarah?
Yeah, with 3 rocks to go, I like the guard. I didn't mind the spot they just put it because it made the port really tricky.
And they could also entertain corner freezing on that red, right? Change that angle so there's no way to the yellow, no path to the yellow for that raise.
Yeah, that's a good option.
Curl.
Of course, you could also end up just lining it up.
Line's
So
good, guys.
if you did that.
Whoa, over and up.
That's that 10-cent thinking again.
Yeah. I joked yesterday, Sarah, how Joe and I were always considering the worst options on shots.
I did notice that.
I think we gotta try to get here.
10-cent heads.
I don't mind peeling with this one.
Let's try it.
Switching from peeling to trying to corner
We're down
freeze.
to 3 rocks. I think we gotta try to at least get one in here. What do you guys think?
I don't mind peeling with this one, but I don't mind this either.
I can't hear you. Gotta come down here.
Run.
Well, I would say this is
Yeah, I like getting rid of this one, the right one. Yeah.
a fair amount of confusion. They're having trouble hearing each other, but they have elected to play this run. I think the switch to the draw would have been suddenly going hyper-aggressive.
Yeah, and I think the team sensed that change in strategy, so they try to bring her back to the defensive strategy they were calling.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Well, that was not one of the shots they discussed, unfortunately.
Right. I mean,
I don't want to leave. I'm not.
You can get another one.
I mean, we could get here.
Rhyme's
It's just-
sitting pretty
We can't leave
right
it
now.
open. Right.
But I don't mind trying to get.
But also, if we broom it tight and we clip that guard, that's okay, because we won't have the weight to spill too far.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Okay.
So broom it
You like
just a little
getting
tight.
here? I mean, it's a little ballsy, but. Yeah.
And under.
Right. Half under, at least. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think it's like here.
It's under.
So I think
Yeah.
it's under.
Right. Yeah. So we just finish it. We have. It'll curl enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the draw to lie 2 is definitely available.
Agreed.
I think the best shot here is to lock another one on and really put the pressure on. I mean, you don't even have to lock it on the corner if you're fully buried.
I want to get enough of it buried so there's no slash.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's really the only way I think Ariel scores.
top four.
But if they lie 2 here, it might be
Top four.
probably makes it really hard for Team Traxler to score at all.
Gotta get all the way around. Okay.
Yeah, I think full top 4, just touching the center line, maybe an inch under that red would be a perfect spot.
Kim Rhyme with her first of this third end.
Line's nice. Easy. Curl side. Curl side. Curl side.
That indicates that it needs to curl.
Side only.
I think the weight's a little
Curl,
big.
curl.
Might be closer than they think, though.
Go hard,
Yeah, it
Katie.
should really start to finish now.
Curl, all the way.
Should really finish here.
All the way,
Could be really good.
all the way, all the way.
Go.
Very nice.
Great shot.
Throw.
Yeah, good team shot there.
Yeah, you're right. Good communication about the weight.
Yeah, I think if you hit this with hack, you're gonna roll out here. It might clip a little. But yeah. Do what? The run? Yeah, I just hate running theirs into
Some sort of
the
run.
house.
Yeah, or maybe a hack.
And then this is, I think this is too covered.
I don't think you can.
Not a lot of good
I
options
think the
here.
one back there is still probably shot.
No, I think they might be able to get to the rock that Kim Rhyme just threw with
The left one.
hack and try to.
I mean, what does
least
that hurt?
chisel
What do
that
we,
rock
how
out.
do we hurt ourselves this way?
Yeah, maybe just bump things around to open up that button.
Yeah.
We could do it with just like control. That way we're not blowing it up. Yeah.
I think this might be an example of not
You're like,
recognizing when you're in the
just a
glue
tad.
early enough in an end.
Yeah, just knowing when to bail.
Yeah, they had they sort of switched from went from an ultra-conservative strategy at times at this end, and then suddenly to quite
like
aggressive, and now
board?
they're facing a challenging situation.
Board.
Yeah, and I think we really saw that switch when she had the opportunity to hit off that bounced freeze and instead called for that center peel.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. I think that was a chance to lie 2-3-4, maybe behind a guard. Nonetheless, here we go with the final shot of the end, or the second to last shot of the end for Team Traxler, Ann O'Hara.
Whoa.
Saying 9-5. They might get a...
I don't know.
Well, they've sort of loaded those if they can get to them.
Yeah. I think you have to put something over there.
Yeah.
There are going to be
because
some
it's the harder
run
shot
backs
all day.
available.
Yeah, I think if Kim doesn't guard that one, they
Yeah,
could
so
hit
it's-
almost what they
so
see,
you have to
and
have
it
it half
might
over.
work.
Yeah.
Tough shot, but it
Right
would
here,
be
huh?
there right now. So let's
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more out
little more.
is okay.
Okay.
Kim Rhymes going to try to take away
Yeah.
both
I
the
mean,
sliver and
Yeah.
the yellow-red,
2. Yeah. 2.
yellow-red shot.
1.5 to 2.
If they can ever hit that highest red in the rings, seems to me there's no way they don't score.
Yeah, that was a nice roll there that Anna got.
Like a 45.
Even Joe and I can't imagine a way that would go through there.
Not that bad. Okay.
We've tried.
Ice is close.
Traxler's team talked about a shot that may come into play if this is made well. A run back on a yellow to the 2 yellows in the 4-foot. Some sort of run double. If you could somehow pull that off, you might be able to get 3 out of this.
It's right on.
But it's
Right
pretty
now, guys.
risky.
Room.
True enough, you could
Room.
get 3 or add
Okay,
to their
curl,
score of
little,
2.
curl, little. Curl.
They want
Yes,
this to
curl,
curl
yes,
across a little bit
curl.
more. They'd like to take away a little
Curl,
more of
yes,
this
curl.
yellow run back.
Yes,
Whoa.
curl. Yes, curl. Yes, curl.
Yes, curl. Yes, curl. Yes, curl.
Whoa,
Yes,
whoa,
curl. Whoa. Right there.
Good
That's
throw.
Perfect.
That is pretty good.
A little much.
They're saying it's a little much, but it definitely takes away
I like
that.
it. Yeah.
So they're lining up the rock, but I think they're trying to hit the yellow into
We
the
just
2
have to make sure we're
reds.
getting past this one.
Running that one into the red.
I'm not sure, though.
Yeah, right here.
See if they can get the right angle. What do you think,
Yeah,
Sarah?
first
They're going to
fine.
have to really hit it
feel like-
pretty thin, I think.
Are they 1? Or
Yeah, I
2?
was wondering if they could ever
Do they have 1?
maybe throw the in
They have-
turn with back line and just tap the reds, but maybe not enough weight to be able to score.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's worth a look. It's over buried, but the way the rock's finished, they might be able to do that.
You got it.
They just have to hit it fairly thin to get this. Joe's going to draw it up for us. There we go. Of course, they could also entertain the shot Joe discussed,
Close,
which would
yep,
be the run,
nice, yep,
running that Yellowstone back
yep.
for a double.
Whoa.
See,
Yep,
she's close. Maybe. There it is.
Nice shot.
Oh. Unfortunate that she didn't quite get it, but cut them down.
So going to be a steal of 1 here for Kim
Yeah, I
Rhyme.
think
Going to
so.
take a
That's
3-0 lead into the 4th end when we come back right after this.
All USA Curling member clubs are eligible to receive a 10% discount from Loriartis, the Pin People, on club pins, medals, keychains, and related products. Members are also eligible to receive an additional 5% off prepaid orders. Visit thepinpeople.ca. Be sure to mention you're a member of the U.S. Curling Association when ordering.
4.
So Kim Rime now with a 3-0 lead here in the fourth end. I think this is a good opportunity maybe for Traxler to think about switching up strategy.
Yeah, I would suggest it's time, but she, really good throw in the last one by Ann O'Hara. Got very close to making that shot. I don't know how much better she could have actually made it.
3 wide, 4 full. We got room right now, guys. Okay, yep. Make sure it's here. Yep.
4.
Line's good. A little tight, if anything. Go,
All right, so I think we're going to send it over to Price Atkinson for a price check. Price, are you ready? Take it away, bud.
17, yep.
No, I don't think Price is ready,
He's
Joe.
not ready. Sorry.
Okay, Kate.
You got to not give me the thumbs up, Dean. I thought he was ready over there.
Sorry about that. I meant to say he was actually in the building.
Oh,
really.
okay.
Not ready for a price check, but
I'll throw it
we'll
to
get
you
to that
guys.
later. So a centerline guard goes up by Kim Rime when she was hoping to bring one into the top 4 foot.
10.
And now Ariel Traxler is electing to come around this rock.
Saw this last end too, was a little deep. So we should keep it above the tee line.
2 left-handers on this team.
Yeah, line.
When you find one,
Really hard
you gotta
line.
find another.
I always thought it's nice to have one lefty on your team. They can, if you ever saw Richard Hart when he played with Glenn Howard, he could put rocks into places that a right-hander couldn't get to.
Oh, here we go. Gonna see some rocks in play now, I think.
Rocks out front.
Okay, Kate.
Kim Rime is going to elect to come around her own guard, tight to the rings, a little off center.
Yeah, 4-0. 4-0.
They're thinking 4-0, so that's back line to hog. That's that interval time. 4-0 for T-line indicates pretty fast ice. Maybe not as fast as we've seen at times this week, but still awfully quick.
5, 6. Yep.
I'm sure.
Sorry.
I'm sure our arena ice curlers out there are laughing at saying it's not quite as quick as typical.
Line's really good. Yep, hard. You got it. Yep, hard.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Sorry, go ahead, sir.
Oh, I'm saying, yeah, this looks like a close one. They said 5, 6 out of her hand.
Looks like it's going to curl up just a bit, just a fraction light.
I don't think Rime will mind that either. They're on the center
Come
line.
around or hit and roll. I like hit.
Top 12.
Like
That's
I like the hit and roll.
control zone, often called the control zone.
Normal?
Quick score update over on sheet
Let's try a
5.
10.
Sinclair stole 3 more, so she's up 5-0 on McMakin.
So we stick around. I don't want to be too crazy.
Strauss is actually up 4-2 now. They haven't quite updated the scores yet.
They did get the board right that end, though. So
well, we're assuming so.
So now we're looking at a hit here, I think.
Yeah, I think I'd love to maybe seen a draw here by Team Traxler.
Yeah, I would have certainly entertained wrapping around with an outturn, maybe around your own guard there. That's a good result, though. Good throw. Nice shot.
You can't see much, yeah?
Good little spin back, too, so.
Yeah, so from the hack, I'd
it's a
say
little
you see a thick half.
I don't mind trying to get here and then dealing with that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fairly aggressive call here, but
I like 95. 4-0 with the finish.
I think that's right. They said 4-0 last time. This time they said 95. I think if they have to sweep it the whole way like they did the last one,
Okay,
we'll wreck.
6.
Room right
5. Clean. Just clean.
5-6. Was that what they said last time, Sarah?
That is what they said last time, but this one looks a little bit better.
Line definitely looks better.
Curl, if anything, guys. Whoa, look. Whoa. 14-5, whoa.
14-5. It should be settle into the back 8 foot.
Go. Okay, good throw. Too much ice, Katie.
Okay, I don't really want to stick here. If we could try this. Yeah. Okay. Hack's good.
So they're electing to play this with hack. Pretty big roll with hack, don't you think, Sarah?
Yeah, another option here could be the freeze to this back 4 rock.
Yeah, good point down 3. You might really want to try to apply some pressure with a freeze.
Line's good. Stay close. Easy. Yep. Wait, really good. Yep. Yep. Whoa.
It's a nice throw. I like Elizabeth's delivery.
Yeah, I think she's a very solid curler. Good delivery. I think I saw earlier on her bio that she's been curling for 12 years or something.
12 years, started at
4 or something.
4. I never counted the years before 10. I said I didn't think they counted. When you ride rocks down the ice, I don't think it counts, but...
Still been curling competitively for 11 of those 12 years.
Just going to bring it a little tight, go for the hit, but if you
11?
get the guard, it's okay. What?
11?
11?
You want to throw more?
Yeah, I don't think I count the years that I just went to curling to eat the candy on the sideboards.
Right.
So they talked about if they clip the guard, it's okay, but then I believe they upped the weight a little bit, because if you clip the guard here with quiet weight, you're probably going to chip it behind your own corner guard.
10? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 3.
Yes.
Hard.
Big Flannery tight to the guard.
Hard.
Very nice.
Oh, just snuck by.
Good sweep there.
Great
Nice
sweeping, papered the guard, good
Do you
throw.
like just here? I like drawing behind here. I like it.
Ariel Traxler's going to ignore that stone and draw around the
4:15.
corner guard.
Sounds about right.
Traxler is in a good position here. 2 corner
I do
guards.
too.
1 rock just in the edge of the 12-foot belonging to the opposition.
Even has a catcher towards the back.
It's actually 3 left-handers on this team. I think they need one of them needs to play right-handed and play in the World Left-Handers Championship in Oakville.
You got room.
Back 4.
Back 4. Got room.
Back 4.
Stay close.
It's coming down.
Catherine's rock, if anything.
Whoa, no.
I don't want to.
Back 4.
Yep.
Not particularly close to the guard. They're trying to bury behind.
Well, leave it up.
That was a lefty out turn that
I think
didn't
it was a little
curl
up. I
quite
think it
as
was-
much
Get
as
the
they
roll
were
to ours,
hoping.
I think that's good.
What?
We can get the roll to here, that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice weight on
I
that.
don't mind
Just
this
might
one
need
either.
a broomer
To
a
be
little
honest,
tighter.
I don't mind this, but let's
Number
try
1.
go here. Okay, let's throw a 10.
Where would you
10.
like to roll here, Sarah? Which side?
10.
Yeah, I don't mind going under your
Easy
own
10.
here.
Yeah.
Did I get the answer right?
No, right or wrong there.
Yes.
I think, but I'd agree with you.
This way, you potentially could catch that backer back there, but the other way, you're behind the opponent's stones.
And a pretty short run back with the other way.
You were ready. Good throw, Libby.
So they split the difference. Didn't roll either direction.
So Libby Brundage with a
I
nose
like a
hit.
10. Do you like
Looked like
that?
a good throw.
10? Okay. I like 10.
Going for a 10 hog-to-hog time. Do you use that for hit weights, Sarah? Do you use hog-to-hog times?
Yeah, our team loves hog to hog. It's a little bit more consistent, and it just helps you kind of keep track of the ice
Whoa,
as the game
right
goes
off.
on.
And for someone who uses terms
Whoa.
like board and control,
On a
what would a 10
diamond.
hog-to-hog translate to? In a term like board or control or normal?
So you're saying 10, I guess, would be control?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I like to get
I'm
here.
just playing the guy who doesn't use the times and just trying to figure them out.
There's
No.
a quick replay on this.
We're drawing.
Just misses the guard.
Just
4-0?
missed the guard
4-10?
and stuck at the back? No.
4-0. Make sure it's there.
Just
Okay.
move that out. So real opportunity here for Team Rhyme to apply some serious pressure with a nice come around here.
Little up.
Close, Katie.
Easy.
A little for line, yep. Whoa. Close, Katie. Whoa,
Whoa.
okay, whoa.
8.
Whoa. 14-6. Okay. Yep. Go. Keep going.
They're going to try to take this deep and bury as much of it as they can. So a little deeper than they would have liked,
Good
but
following
it
them
is
in.
baried.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, Rhyme currently
Maybe that's
sitting
'cause
3,
they don't have
all
backing.
spread out.
Okay. Yeah.
After a bit of discussion, Aerial Traxler is
Music
going to
all
draw
less.
behind the yellow corner guard,
Less. Like a 4-0, 05,
hoping to use that one that's now behind the tee line to their advantage. Of course, it also does leave a relatively short run back. So. Catherine Gorianava. Afraid I missed that again,
We're
but
way
I'm
out
going to keep
here
working
still.
at it throughout this game.
Yeah. No, it's curling too much.
Looks like it needs to curl at this point to try to bury. They might get a little rub here. A little
Yep.
fortunate rub.
Okay.
Ends up being second stone, I think.
To lie second shot, and it looks as though it might, the run back might line up directly with Team Rhinestone at the back.
Even on that one.
Yeah, even though it lines up, I think
Well,
I
even
love
on
seeing
that,
them
she's
try to
slipping
rip
them
it
all out.
just across the face
Even
there.
her draws.
I think you're right, Sarah. I think it might clip your back one, but probably still go out.
Yeah, and then just eliminating one of those corners for Ariel.
So Kim Rhyme is going to draw. She's going to try to draw around the tight yellow corner guard and the red stone that just ticked the red guard to land behind it.
Yeah.
Quick glance over on the Jamie Sinclair, Christine McMakin game. The fourth end looks a lot like the second end. With Jamie Sinclair having 2 stones
T-line.
in the forefoot.
That's pretty good. Yeah. T-line buried.
Christine McMakin trying to play some sort of short run back here. Over there. I know nobody can see that, but I'll do radio for that. Kim Ryan.
A little light, maybe. Line's okay.
Line's nice. Clean. Gotta be
Line's
6,
okay.
7.
Full curl. Yep. I think so.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. Hard.
Line's
Kate.
getting close. Gotta go.
Hard.
Gotta go hard. Hard line. Yes. 16. Yes. Hard.
Going hard for line and Wade here. 16 means they really got to lean on it.
Hurry.
Go. Hard.
She will be second shot. Rub ever so slightly. We're having a quick look in here. McMakin,
We do
Sinclair.
this, we should be shot.
Christine
We gotta roll
McMakin trying
though.
this
We
run
knows
back.
we're
It
not
looks
shot.
like it's curling
So we
too
gotta roll.
much.
10's good. Yep.
Yeah, just catching the guard there.
There's still 2 rocks to come in that end. One for Sinclair, one for McMakin.
I mean, we got the back one though.
Yeah. If we know there's a double too, as long as it won't hit that red. Yeah. I like the roll better, but.
I like the roll. Yeah.
I believe
watch the back one.
Sinclair's
I'll watch
electing
it, though.
to replace the guard.
Yep.
Team Traxler trying to hit and roll behind their own corner. This is Ann O'Hara's first.
Line's good. Stay close. Yep.
On
Hard.
it now for line.
You got it. Well, we're going for nose. Yep.
Could make the double.
Nice one.
And pretty good result.
I mean, we also have that.
Yeah.
Tracks are now sitting 2.
I can't hit this and be shot.
Right.
She's gonna have.
And you can't get a double without doing that.
Right.
BA can pan up a little. There we go.
But I worry about the double. Would that jam over there? Or would it go over? I think it'd go over the top.
I'm trying to hit the 6.
You'd have to hit it the 7 first almost. But
Right.
Do you think you could just
you have to get
throw
one
an
at
out turn
least.
peel there, hit
one, yeah.
quarter of a
Yeah.
rock, and
I
try
mean,
to eliminate
obviously
both
we just take
reds?
the open one.
I think
Right.
so. I think
The other
that's the
one?
easiest
this red
double.
is pretty short though.
red is nice.
You know, you
It's
hit a
really
quarter of that red on the left side of it as we're looking at it
yeah.
right now.
Short. I mean,
Even
I
if you
don't
only get one, that's with a run, that's still okay.
Right.
These kind of doubles, even when you're not raising, can be really tough.
Like it.
You have to hit
Right. I'm trying
both
to hit
rocks almost exactly
Yeah.
simultaneously.
Here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Peel. I'm going to throw Peel. Throw it where I want to hit it.
Yep,
Where I want to hit it. If we hit the 7 first.
If we hit the 7 first, it shouldn't.
Yeah, Christine McMakin now with last rock in her game against Jamie Sinclair. Looks like she does have a
I think it's fine, right?
relatively short
I think it's okay.
angle run for 1. So last rock in the McMakin Sinclair game. This is Kim Rhymes last in our feature game, facing 2 Traxler stones.
Yeah, an 8 is good.
She's trying to make this angle run double.
Little less, Libby. Little less. Yeah.
Christine's looks pretty close here.
Came off the yellow first.
Came off the yellow, so there are a couple ways to make that. She found one off the yellow.
Clean.
So on the scoreboard, McMakin down 4 now.
Nice.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Kim Rhyme,
Whoa, whoa.
it's close.
Pretty close.
But that's what often happens with those kind of shots. Tough to get both of them going.
So just a slight mistake on that draw to come around. Gives Traxler an opportunity to score 2 here in the 4th.
That was a 2 that sort of snuck out. I don't think neither of the teams really saw this 2 emerging. But here it is with a nice double on her first by Ann O'Hara. Now she has a shot for draw for 2.
Wait only, just got a touch point.
Yeah, the importance of these extra points here
All you
are
guys.
crucial for winning games when it comes to the end of these long weeks.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss free draws like this one. Looks pretty close. I think it's good.
Looks good.
They're
It's looking
cleaning
good.
it in.
Looks good. Good one.
Nice weight.
Nice one. 2.
So 2 for Traxler here in the 4th end. She's going to have a 1-point deficit when we hit the 5th end right after this.
No matter what speed you're comfortable with, the G50 line has a shoe for you.
That's comfortable and stylish.
When it was time to get his first pair of curling shoes, we went with Goal Line. Now it's time for the G50.
Looks great, but it grips better than anything.
Man, this is a light curling shoe.
These remind me of why I like to play the game.
This is actually the most comfortable curling shoe I have ever owned. It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
It's a Gold Line.
And it's the choice of champions.
And we're back here. We're going to get started with the 5th end in just a second. Dean and Sarah, it sort of gives you an idea, I think, of the way Traxler operates. Tries to keep a game close, look for a mistake, wind up with a deuce.
Yeah, and Ann O'Hara made a terrific double on her first and left those 2 side by side in a way that even if you're not trying to raise them back is a tough double. I think
Still like 10.
Kim Rhyme, reviewing the game, might have wanted to take a shot at the quarter rock double with the outturn. But here we go, 5th end. Ariel Traxler with her first, the first for her team, throwing lead rocks and calling the game.
It'll be interesting to see. We have flipped the hammer, so see what Traxler does here without.
Yeah, auto finish.
Looks like they're playing a tight 3 guard.
Nice to see the offense.
Seems well executed. Center line tight.
Cousin Stephen Berklet approves.
Yeah, we watched Stephen Berklet against Luke Violette. Ariel Traxler is his cousin. Got a lot of Alaska influence here. Coach Leland Rich back there is also from Alaska.
My teammate Vicky.
Teammate Vicky Ann O'Hara is from Alaska.
Girl, curl, curl.
Most of them, I think, from the Fairbanks Club. I'm not.
Curl, curl,
Can't say I'm
curl,
100% sure on that.
Gotta curl quite a bit. Go,
Say it
go,
with
go, go.
confidence.
Keep going,
Yeah, I'll
keep
just
going,
say it
keep
with
going.
confidently.
Go, 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 go. Curl,
Sometimes
curl,
wrong,
curl,
never
curl,
in
curl.
doubt.
Okay, good. Too much ice, sorry.
Corner guard goes up, but not all that cornery.
Yeah, she actually said
A little bit more.
it is want a little more ice. I don't mind that spot too much, but you would like it a little wider to keep your path into the button. Ariel Traxler with her second of the end.
Wait only.
Couple of options here. They could play the
Guard
double
around.
guard, or they can
On if
come
anything.
around, which is, I think, what they've decided to do.
Switch! Switch! Switch!
I think part of that depends on who you're playing as well, doesn't it, Sarah? If you're playing a team that you know is peeling well, you might want two guards.
Yeah, and I like coming around because I think you only need one guard to steal.
True enough.
But I think just some teams have gotten, like you said, so good at the run backs and doubles. It's just choosing when to come in. But
Kim Rhymes going to freeze onto that stone that is half buried.
Okay. Room right now, guys. Room.
Katie
Wait
Ryan
only.
is,
Curl.
of course, Kim's sister.
Curl.
Originally from Green Bay.
Yep, hard, guys. Yep, hard. Keep going. Yep, hard. Yep,
So I
go
guess they're
hard.
huge
Go,
Vikings
go,
fans.
Go. Keep going. Go.
Need
All
to
the way
bring
here.
this a
Come on,
little
go,
bit
go, go,
further.
go. Keep going.
A little more weight and get
Okay,
on the
Kate.
corner.
Good sweep, guys. Do you like the tap?
It's a pretty good setup here for Traxler.
Yeah.
Come around this way. Come here. I like coming around that side.
and this is going to be an opportunity to throw a double center after they're sitting so nicely.
Tap. Okay.
It's a good point, Sarah. Good guard again here.
Looks like they're going to tap their own.
4-0.
I'm not in love with the tap.
Yeah, I agree. Since they're set up so nicely, you don't really want to mess with those angles.
And with the 5-rock rule, they're going to leave a guard that's tight to the rings, even if they make the tap perfectly. And that would give Rhyme an opportunity to run one of those in. Should be some double available.
That's gonna move.
I also think tapping on this kind of ice, this championship ice, it curls so much, Sarah, and you can tell me if you agree or disagree, but I think the tap is a hard shot.
No, I totally agree with you.
And that,
Just didn't move. I thought she was on.
yeah, exactly what Ariel's
just
pointing
like
out.
to
I think it's
feel
hard to
these,
broom
huh?
for the tap
Yeah.
on this ice. It's much easier to broom for draws.
Okay. I think PL, don't you? Sorry.
Could see
Got
a
it.
little triple action with how the angles are set up now.
Get him out here.
Might not quite line up for the triple, but certainly an easy double peel, and then good situation for Kim Rhyme if this is made. Kate Flannery throwing the intern peel.
Yes. Yep. Hard. Hard. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Close.
Hard.
It's a very good shot.
Good.
Didn't quite drag.
Nice shot, Kitty.
Yeah, Sarah was thinking it might drag, which certainly could have. We all like to think we have the drag effect dialed in perfectly, but it's always sometimes still a bit of a mystery how they come off.
Try to roll here.
Some of that depends just on what the striking bands of the rocks are like.
Good opportunity here for Traxler to get the force, though. Still. Sit somewhere in the rings.
Yeah, there is a corner guard looming for Kim Rhyme, so there is a chance that maybe at some point if there's a if Traxler doesn't hit and stay, a chance to hit and roll behind that or at least push the play over to that side.
Yeah, very important for them to stick around here.
And this does not look like it's going to stick around.
Okay.
So now Kim Rhyme can play a hit and roll.
Get a little roll. That's good.
Sweepers really weren't brought into play there at all.
Yeah, they could have tried to work that over, couldn't they? Are you using that a lot, Sarah? Carving rocks?
Yeah, hoping it works, right?
That's a great point. You know, the The fact that we just figured out some things about brushing in recent years is rather extraordinary, and now we're convinced we have it all figured out, and I think we do, but who knows?
Yeah, you know, give it another 5 years and probably all change again.
Yes! Yes! Hard! Yep, gotta go.
They don't have to roll perfect, but if they can roll over in that direction, they don't even have to, but it looks like a nose hit.
It's a good throw, Katie.
My thought there is like you don't even have to be, you could be aggressive with the roll, and if you over-roll, at least you're playing over in that side.
I don't mind, I just don't want to be here and let them do it. Okay, I like here.
You have the hammer, you can be behind tee.
Yeah.
If you played it a little softer and rolled.
And there's, it's still, we're only midway through the end.
You get another rollout now, and you can just draw.
Easy. Whoa. Right off, right off.
So they're not trying to carve this either. They're just going right off, and this looks like a flash.
Can you ask her if she wants less?
Yeah.
So
we can either try a split.
Catherine has missed on the high side a couple of times, I think. So they're talking about whether she needs less ice, and she's asking if she's setting those out. Might be a combination of both. A little less ice, a little less setting out.
It's good that they're trying to communicate about why they're missing, and hopefully they can figure that out for the next end.
Of course, I am reminded here that Catherine's the only right-hander on this team. That usually you're trying to broom for a left-hander. They actually have to broom for the one right-hander.
She should probably just switch.
That's good.
That's Sarah Anderson with a future in coaching.
Gotta go.
So you have three left-handers. One of you should just switch.
Gotta go hard. Yep, hard.
Hard.
Yep, hard.
Hard, guys. Gotta get it there.
Go. Keep going. You got it.
It's close to good.
65. Yep, go.
You got it. Go hard.
You need to touch the paint here, though.
Get it on.
Go. Hard. Full on.
Good shot.
Guys. Okay, it's nice to me.
So, top 12, buried behind the corner.
I'll give you less. Do you want to try 10?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you less.
I think that's a good plan.
You like this broom? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, up here it sounds like less would be good. It really might be a situation where you're trying to, you have three left-handers and you're brooming for a right-hander. This is the right-hander's out turn,
Line's close.
which won't curl as much as a left-hander's in turn.
Yes, we'll roll this way.
This is
Whoa.
set back
Sorry,
maybe a little bit too. For anybody who hasn't played with a left-hander on their team, you do have to constantly think about that when you're choosing ice.
Okay.
Throw one right-hander into a mix of three left-handers.
You guys hate coming around this way?
Okay.
And you've had some experience with that, right?
I mean, I just like this way.
Playing left-handed?
Do you want to split it now?
with getting broomed
Split this one now?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I really couldn't blame the broom very often, though,
Split
when
the
I
rings.
played.
Fair enough.
For misses, they were generally operator error.
Although, yeah,
That seems logical.
it's pretty high, but yeah.
So they discussed going around with a wide intern. They're going to split the rings instead. I think with a 3-2 lead, splitting the rings is a pretty good call here.
Yeah, it's pretty safe and
Pretty positive.
kind of making sure they're not going to get
Whoa.
I mean, I don't
Pretty
want it
freezed
bad,
out,
guys.
I guess,
Like
under
right
the corner.
here is good.
Yeah, it
Behind
certainly
G.
might
Good
be the
ad.
safest way to secure
Looks like,
your
it looks
two.
hot, though, huh?
Sweeper's
So
right off
14-5.
this one, though, 14-5. That will need a
no,
bit of
sit.
gravel.
Sit.
Okay.
Might have found it.
Okay. It's okay. It's still in the rings.
That's fine. It's on the rings.
It's actually fine back there.
Yeah, that's all they needed.
What was that?
I guess Traxler
can
with the
try
decision
this.
now for the hit or trying to draw under.
Back?
Yeah, I mean, they could look at
Okay.
this wide intern, wrap one around that way. What would you like here, Sarah?
Yeah, I guess the hit's a safer call. Trying to just say, like, okay, maybe they'll get there too. If you go for the draw, you have the potential steal option.
Board? 10.
If they make this and roll over, they
Close.
would. They
No.
might have a chance for the double on the last one
Catherine, try a
with a
little.
big roll. Looks like it's going to be too thin. Judging from the way she hit it, it's a good thing that one was as deep as it was.
Okay. Now we come under. Yeah, I think so.
Almost played a really thin double there.
Almost.
I like that.
And if the draw had been a foot higher, it would have been a really thin double.
Here. Yeah. Okay.
So well played by
Okay.
Team Rhyme on their draw to put it right where they did. So Kim Rhyme going to come around the corner guard, her own corner guard. And will certainly
top 8.
force a decision here for Team Traxler.
Top 8.
Yeah, I think it's important here for Rhyme to keep it in the top of the house.
You guys still think it's about the same, yeah? Okay. Okay.
Quick score update. Bear down 1 to Strauss, 4-3 on sheet 6.
I did give it some
Sinclair's
finish,
going into
but I
the
think we
break.
can go, huh?
Up
Line's
6-1.
Line's close.
Line's
5-6.
okay. Well, room.
Just
room.
a 6. Just a 5-6. Room.
Curl, Katie, curl. Curl, curl.
5-6 would be
gotta go,
good
gotta go.
weight.
Gotta go.
Gotta be 5-6.
Gotta go hard for line.
Hard.
Curl, 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 curl. Keep going. Go, go, go,
Both
go.
sides.
Hard.
Curl.
Hard.
curl.
Keep
Hard,
going
hard,
hard.
Nice throw. Nice judge, guys.
And a good result.
Yeah, very nice team shot there again by Team Rhyme.
Yeah, a lot of good discussion about the weight
Yeah.
and the line. And now Team Traxler is going to
Just hack.
play a hack weight hit on this.
Yeah, I wonder if they even swept that a little too much. Like, if they had left that a little higher, this hit and roll might not have been as much of an option.
Yeah, I don't think she can roll under as it is, even with hack. I mean, it's maybe, even on this ice and the way it curls to the board, I don't think you can roll under here. I think they buried it enough. I think she's going to end up rolling open. Sounds like maybe a little tight to the brim. They're on it early.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh, not plenty of room by the guard.
Maybe a little. Pretty close.
She was looking for hack, and it was more like board. Trying this thin double again.
See if it spins to stop.
Oh. I think it, quick glance, looks like it's yellow, so the Kim Rhyme will have a draw for 2. Nice attempt to make that roll right over there.
Yeah, it was really close.
I'm reading you.
I think we got to remember those angles, the lefties. That intern, she could have maybe made that roll under if you had a little less weight.
True enough. The lefty intern might have gone in there. So Kim Rhyme needs to touch the 8-foot, or a little better than full 12.
Coming up in the fifth end break, we've got Lance Wheeler and Evan Workin. You want to stick around for that?
Well, I sure hope Price asks Lance about his nanoparticle PhD,
All you.
Look.
All you.
as I can step out and get a coffee while that's underway.
Nice throw.
Looking pretty good here for 2.
14-7.
Kim Rhyme going to take a 5-2 lead into the break when we come back after that fifth end break.
Thank you.
The USA Curling Kids Curl Program and the Hit, Draw, and Tap Skills Competition are great entry-level youth programs for your club. Both programs can be part of your club's overall introduction to youth curling programming and could be enhanced with an appearance at the Under 14 National Jamboree. Contact the USA Curling National Office for more information.
Here we go. Yeah, thanks, Joe. Lance Wheeler, Evan Workin. Team Brundage in the house this morning. We will have them on the stream coming up here at 12 noon Central Time against Team Corbett. Excited to have them on the stream 1-1 after dropping that first game, but then getting a win last night to get to even Steven 1-1 overall. Guys, thanks for coming in. We got an old guard member of Team Brundage, if you will, because you guys are still a fairly relatively new team, at the national scene. But then we got Lance Wheeler at your very first nationals, played at mixed doubles, and now playing in your first, men's nationals. Lance, what's it been like for you? Tell us how you got into curling. A former D3 hockey player. You're a scientist, got your doctorate. How did you get into curling and honestly get to where you are right now?
Yeah, I started in grad school.
Okay.
It was the guy, admin in grad school, I'll give him a shout out, John Gardner. He's a curler in St. Paul. He said, hey, you play hockey, you got to be comfortable on ice. Why don't you try curling?
Yep.
So I tried it, had this void in my life. I didn't have anything competitive to do, and so curling kind of filled that for a little while. I didn't get in competitively until I moved to Denver, actually, just because I had no direction until then. I didn't have nobody taught me how to slide.
Yep.
Started working with Quentin Way in Denver, and then, started playing mixed doubles, cut my teeth in mixed doubles, got to know a lot of the folks, in this field playing mixed doubles.
Yep.
I don't even know how I ran into Evan the first time, but it's a small world. It's been awesome being here.
Yeah, and shout out to the Denver Curling Club. That's where you curl. You told me you live, hardly a mile? You just live? Less than, yeah. So, how much of us would love to live just right across the street, basically, from our curling club. But, Evan, how did you guys link up with Lance to, come on board and play with you guys? Y'all burst on the scene at Nationals in your hometown in Fargo just a couple of years ago. A mainstay here on the national scene, now picking up Lance is your lead.
Yeah, we were curling around a bunch, and I've seen Lance before that a couple years earlier when I hadn't even been on the national scene much. Seeing him, didn't think much of it, but then as kind of the years go on, you kind of notice some people as they start to develop their skills, and knew Quentin Way from Fargo a bunch, and he had a lot of good things to say, and you kind of watch the guy and you see him play mixed doubles and stuff like that, and you're like, I think this guy could be a strong ass to the team. Great team guys, so it's something you always need on a team, and it's been a great fit so far.
Yeah, what's it? So you mentioned good fit. I've watched him down just for mixed doubles, outstanding sweeper, great athlete. What has he brought to you guys?
Yeah, we got two big old boys in the front end sweeping for us. They can make Jed and I look really good.
He's an honorary. Nice. We're going to call him an honorary farm boy then.
Yeah,
the way he can sweep.
So it's been great doing that, keeping a calm demeanor out there. Our team's has been a little bit fiery at times. He keeps a pretty level head, which is great for us. And again, makes a lot of shots for us sweeping. That's really nice.
Yeah, Lance, how does playing college hockey, D3 hockey at St. John's, how does that? You go from one ice sport to another, but a learning curve is still going to be there. But is it just an athlete? You got that competitive spirit. Yeah. How did it translate? How was it? Was it tough? Was it easy?
I would say it's been tough, but it's. Sports are all the same. It's a mental game, and actually, it's magnified out on the curling ice, right?
Yep.
You have to be in it. The big shot comes, you got to make it. And so it's different because you're kind of alone in your own head when you're curling. You're not on the ice. You're playing hockey. Everything happens split second. So it is different, but I think just having those sort of pressure situations does help.
Yep. All right, Evan, you live in Fargo, consultant for a Microsoft vendor. Fairly new job, right, is what you were telling me. But Lance, you've got your doctorate. You're a scientist. You work in the energy field. I know Dean, our man Dean Gimmel over there, has had a field day enjoying talking about nanoparticles, the very little he knows. Let everybody know, what is your day-to-day job? What is it you do?
Yeah, you can picture in your head a guy with a white lab coat, and that is me sometimes. Yeah, I'm mixing chemicals together, doing experiments. I'm a material scientist, so in the end, I work on materials that are going to be impactful to the energy field, and so that's mostly in photovoltaic solar panels these days. Working with companies and doing basic science, figuring out how electrons work with photons. So it's kind of runs the gamut between basic science and deploying technology.
Wow, that is freaking awesome. I want to talk a little bit more energy and climate stuff when we get off here. But real quick, Evan, I want to give a shout out. Your wife, Rachel, not here with her team, but she celebrated a birthday recently. So we want to happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my wife. It was great. I guess kind of like that. She was going to go home, and I'm like, stay one more day, hang out with me before I have to be locked away in the bubble for a week and a half. So, but yeah, it was good. It was a good day.
Yeah, awesome. Happy birthday. Belated birthday, Rachel. But Lance, Evan, thanks for coming in for a few minutes. We'll see you guys in just a couple short hours against Team Corbett on the stream here at 12 noon. Guys, good luck.
Thanks, Bryce.
Thanks,
All
Bryce.
right, back over to you guys.
Thank you, Price. Thank you, Price, for that update from Lance. Lance played really well, by the way, in the mixed doubles. I was impressed by how much he's improved since I first saw him on tour back in 2011 or 12, I think. So one of these guys who came to curling from after playing mainly hockey as a kid and played Division III college hockey, but clearly an athlete and has improved quite a bit. So nice to see that. And it's always, as I said before, good to have someone I can talk nanoparticle business with, photovoltaic or whatever the heck he was talking about. But I do know it sounded like solar, which is good. So get going, Lance. Get back there. Make that happen.
Oh, line's good.
Sixth end, 5-2, Kim Rhyme over Ariel Traxler. Traxler will have last rock in this sixth end. And I would say, Sarah Anderson, that it is time for Traxler to start applying some pressure with last rock.
That's good.
Yeah, I think we'd love to see that. Got that corner guard up.
Just a reminder, I'm joined here by Sarah Anderson, 2019 U.S. Women's National Champion. She's playing this week with Team Christensen, and they have the bye in the first round. That's why we're fortunate enough to have her here with us in the booth.
Love being here. It's fun to watch some good games out here.
So there are 7 teams in the women's field, 10 in the men's. 2 Olympic trials spots up for grabs. The top 2 finishers at this event will qualify for the Olympic trials. Tabitha Peters' team has already qualified for the Olympic trials based on their victory at the last nationals we were able to play.
Good sweep, guys.
And of course, Tabitha Peterson had a bronze medal at the World Championships this year in Calgary, and that secured a spot in the Olympic Games for USA Curling, Team USA. So that was a job well done by them. That's a whole lot of pressure to carry, isn't it, Sarah, when you realize you're playing for all the other curlers, not just yourself?
Yeah, they had a fantastic week up there. They really had a battle through, and
That looks good.
I think all the teams here are thankful with that result.
Oh, you. Gotta go, line.
So looking to come around this, but looks like it's a little tight.
A little tight to the guard here. Trying. I like the call coming around the corner, though.
Shoot. Went.
Looks like it's going to bounce off.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Might be in the rings. I can't tell. It is. I think with a 5-2 lead, I might give some thought to hitting that.
Yeah, maybe a little hit and roll to center.
Although it's, certainly there's a case to be made for Kim's call here as well. Playing the come around.
7. Yeah. 7.
Yeah, I think Rhyme has a very good first half, and let's see if they can hang on to this lead for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I think they certainly carried the play for most of the first half. This looks like it's a little strong. How often do you see that, the miss on draws after the fifth end break, Sarah?
You always want to be reminded, they just mopped, they just mopped, they just mopped. It will be faster. You just have to believe it,
This is a little bit
Yeah, it's hard to
tricky.
believe that primitive mop can change the ice as much as it seems to.
Tapping
but it certainly does.
Yeah, I think you see that almost every time.
It's a little hard to get.
A little bit heavier there in
pass
the 6.
You'll see at some events
Let's try that.
in an arena setting where they will continually mop throughout the entire fifth end
Tap.
break.
Okay,
Throughout the
T-line.
entire break.
We got it. She's playing. All there. Back 12? Back 12. Yeah, Sana.
Back 12, they will
Whoa,
go
whoa.
reluctantly here.
I don't know. Can you just wick it? It's not on it.
Looks like this is going to be by it and
Yeah, I
strong.
got caught in the middle.
So going quad box here. Show sheet 5 and sheet 6.
Testing us.
Mind's blowing over here, Brian and Joe.
Looks like Bear has come from behind and now is taking the lead over there on sheet 6.
Yeah, big steal of 2 in the 5th end. And Jamie Sinclair, Team Sinclair, firmly in control, up 6-1 over Christine McMakin. And from my glances over there, it certainly seems like they're forcing the play. On our feature sheet, trying this out-turn come around, it looks pretty good. Trying to get it to finish. Excellent shot.
Yeah, good work.
Good brushing, well swept, well thrown.
I think I like here onto here. Feel like getting rid of something? If you just throw it with normal, this might roll over here. Okay, yeah. Or we peel the top, but
I think one thing you have to remind yourself.
This, I think.
I'll let her finish here, Sarah.
Yeah, whichever one. I don't mind the peel though.
So you're going to play a straight peel, I think, here. I think one of the things you have to remind yourself when you're down 5-2 playing 6 is, you know, it doesn't matter if you lose by a bunch at this point. You're down. You have to try to get back. You know, losing by 2 or 3 is the same as losing by 6.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. You know, just might need to be a little bit more aggressive. Trying to keep your rocks in play and maybe just tapping other teams around just to create some backing and some offense, trying to get a score of a couple here.
Yeah, you're going to need to, I mean, you could 2-1 them to the end here too, so score 2 in your ends and hold them to 1 in theirs, and the math would work in your favor.
Easy, pretty positive. Whoa, positive. Curl.
Okay. Well, over and up.
Curl.
Oh, whoa. Well, line's okay. Curl a little bit.
Curl.
Line. Curl, 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 curl. Yep, yep. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna leave it.
Sorry, I was very positive.
Yep.
I think getting this on the corner would be good. Pretty good result, though.
Right here.
Traxler will take on the double,
okay,
which will mean they'll be lying 2nd and 3rd with another rock just outside the rings, it looks like. Could be splittable at some point if they get an opportunity to do that.
Yeah, that's a good point there. A little wobble.
Whoa.
This rock has some curling to do.
Interesting result, kind of split those rocks out.
Yeah, so I think Kim Rhyme has an opportunity to guard again.
Still like playing this way, huh?
Line 2.
Side. I'm going to slide a little faster and not quite as much of an add, so it should curl a little more.
Some good input there from Libby, just notifying her sweepers and how she's going to adjust for this guard compared to the last one.
What do you think about when you're throwing guards on this championship ice, Sarah? What goes through your head in a pre-shot routine on guards?
Yeah, with how nice this ice is, how sweepable this ice is, I definitely want to give it to my sweepers. So I always try to aim for a very specific spot and let my sweepers bring it there.
Yeah, you really need to put your guard. I always say it's almost like drawing the button if you're going to get your guard in an exact spot, because you have to have the right, you know, it's not like in a club setting where a rock will run a little straighter and there's a 5-foot area where it's going to be in a pretty good line here. To get it lined up right, you really have to have it in a very precise spot.
Feel like getting rid of something in front?
Yeah, it's easy to lose focus on those.
I don't mind this.
Yeah, and it's also, I talked earlier with someone else, it's easy to put on release it a little soft because you're sliding slower and have it curl too much.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we give leads enough credit on how important it is to precisely place guards and how difficult it can
close, little bit out.
Maybe an opportunity here for Traxler to hit and roll under one of those guards.
Yeah, I would say so. Just going to hit it too thin to roll, and we'll roll out. Looking over at McMakin, Sinclair.
Yeah. This, but you can't take it anyway.
Christine McMakin with her last. It looks like she has a hit for 2.
That's fine.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe. Not an easy hit for 2, but certainly makeable.
Come this way.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, right here.
Yep.
I think
Short's
it's like
fine. What?
Edge.
Edge.
I'm going to see Christine McMakin's shot coming to the ring shortly in the lower left. She needs to avoid the jam at the back. And there's the jam, so she'll be limited to 1. Christine McMakin, that will make that score 6-2. Meanwhile, Delaney Strauss has her last rock coming up. That's again facing 2. And they're discussing how to solve that situation. Kim Rime, I would say here, Sarah, is fully in control of this end so far.
Same on this side, huh?
Yeah, they're looking good. Maybe stacking a third counter in there here on Rime's first.
Always love drawing to lie 3.
Tried to pull back. I think it's a little.
Felt like I think she thought she
Room! Lots of room!
slid a little big and tried to drop the anchor on it a bit. I think she's just guarding, is she? But
Yeah.
I would love to see another one in there.
Where is it? Just a 3. Curl,
Saying
curl,
it's a
curl, curl,
3.
curl. Yeah. 16-2. Get it here. Right here. Right here.
Yeah, trying to get it in now.
Curl. Whoa. Okay, nice. Nice judge, guys.
Almost looks like they could have buried one with the out turn.
Or we have that. Now that it's clear, it's
Through the
hard,
narrower
but
port.
we can save it. Okay, let's do this one.
Hammer coming in on sheet 6.
Delaney Strauss against Madison Bear. This is Delaney Strauss's last rock facing 2.
Yeah, right here.
Needs a button.
I think she's trying to get like 2.
So that looks like it'll
Do
be
you like firm?
another score of, or it looks like a score of 2 for Madison Bear there from our vantage point.
Do you want? We'll save that run on the left.
Looks like Team Traxler trying for the
You got it.
angle double here.
Yes.
Angle double, they should probably still, after this, I would think that Team Rime will still be lying 1. I feel like that Rime rock is accessible with the out turn, the one in the top of the 4-foot.
Yeah, maybe use this back line.
Yeah, and you could leave yourself there. Maybe not shot, but you might have something to work with on your last. This might go over the top. Well, there's a double.
Oh, and this one rolling to the tee line.
My goodness. Did not see that happening. Are you sure someone didn't just kick that in from the far side? I didn't see how that happened. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Off the backside sits shot stone.
Set to be shot. It is wide open, and Kim Rime needs to only remove it to lie 3. She could hit and roll and make things a little more difficult.
Okay. 10, yeah.
Yeah, Rime with the opportunity to put a lot of pressure on Team Traxler here.
She could be really aggressive with this roll, too, if she rolls big even to the back 4 on the other side.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
See how aggressive she gets with the roll. Doesn't matter if she rolls out either, so.
Line's
That's
on.
its way.
Clean.
Might be a little full. Now the curl side, they're calling for the curl side. It's close if they can carve it a little bit.
Roll. Whoa. Never mind. Sorry.
It's all right, the aggressive roll.
Love it.
Yeah, well played. And that forces Ann O'Hara to draw. Touch the 4-foot makes it. A little better than full 8-foot will make it. She needs this draw to keep the game within reach.
Feels good. Little bit out.
Line not too critical here as long as they don't get in a fresh path.
Liz's rock. This feels close.
Sweeper's liking it.
They're liking it from our vantage point. It does have to curl up a bit. It looks a little strong to me.
Gonna stop in time. No.
That looks like a steal of 2, Joe.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a steal of 2. They're taking a look.
Yep. Yes.
No confirmation, but I think it's a steal of 2. Ryan going to take a 7-2 lead into the 7th end when we come back right after this.
Check out this one. Long hair, loves to hike and plays frisbee.
What is he, a Labrador?
So should I meet him?
You're not that adventurous.
Yes, I am. Try me.
Okay. Jump into that lake.
I'll do it.
Let's all do it. I'm in. This is crazy. You coming? Seriously? It is way too comfortable in here.
It's freezing.
The all-new Sienna. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back here, 7th end. This game getting a little bit out of hand here for Traxler, who's down 7-2.
Yeah, that's true, Joe. I think they have to go all in here and really try to generate a 3. 2 sort of gets them closer, but gets them in the game. But they need a big end, and they may as well go all in. So we'll see how they play this out.
Yeah, I think this goes to what you mentioned last end. It doesn't matter if they lose by 1 or 6.
Kim Rhymes talking 5-6. I'd like to see this top 4 up 7-2. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, I like top 4 for them, and maybe follow it by their next one also.
Yeah, stack it right on top. I like that result.
Okay.
Gonna see hopefully a nice tight corner here from Ariel.
Oh, yeah. Line's good.
When you're down by 5 here, do you like
Two's perfect.
1 corner, 2 corners, 2 corners on the same side?
Liz, if anything.
I'm become a fan of the 2 corners on the same side versus the split corners, which we're seeing more of the 2 corners on the same side. When I was playing, it was typically 2 split the corners.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like these days?
You got it.
Yeah, I think like you said, we used to doing kind of 2 corners on separate sides. I do kind of like them on the same side, especially if you can spread them out with a nice tight one like she threw, and followed by a higher one up near the hog line.
So we don't have shooting percentages for this event because we're limiting the number of statisticians or people in the building. But one of the things I've always thought is when you're a lead, often the lead with the best shooting percentage at a week-long event is on the team that loses a lot of games because you end up throwing a lot of corner guards.
I thought you were keeping all the stats in your head.
I am doing that, Sarah. Nice, thanks for reminding me.
He's also breaking down the 7th, 8th, and 9th, so get ready for that.
8, 9, 10.
I'm sorry, that's right.
8, 9, 10. I don't know if Sarah heard that, but my theory is we should really track percentages in 8, 9, 10. The players who have the highest percentages in those ends are the ones you want on your team. So.
Well, those are all my teammates.
There you go. You think if your teammates are clutch and you're confident, that's a good thing.
Pause. Yep. Whoa.
So Kim Rhyme did stack that very nicely with lead rocks. Katie Rhymes stacked it now.
Whoa.
I think if they were going to move those, I think they could have just played it with back line, left them around at the back.
Yeah, I really like that call. Just to keep some rocks in play when you're down by 5.
Could have also just played the straight come around the corner guard, but certainly no problem for them to have lots of rocks around right now. Kate Flannery with her first.
You see in club play, a lot of times teams will play that, try to hit and roll under the guard, and they roll right out of play.
Yep. It's good. Nice shot, Katie.
And somebody comes up and peels a guard eventually, and you're out. You got nothing.
Yeah. And I don't think they need to throw big weight at this. They don't need to be shot after this.
I like control.
They don't necessarily agree with me, though, so they're going to throw it with control. The roll will definitely be crucial here.
Yeah, really important to stick around here. But, yeah, I agree. I think it's nice to just maybe tap the other teams just behind the tee.
Got one corner guard, 2 rocks in the rings. Yep. You can at least get some rocks in the back. You might be able to bring that corner guard into play.
9-5.
It's a little hot. Yeah.
It's a little big. Kim Rhymes going to walk up and quickly take care of that corner guard. Your thoughts played out here, Joe, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, you see this a lot, particularly in the club level. Of course, at the club level, they might think about just drawing here. There's a lot of things that come into play, but teams who get the chance and want to peel, this is their shot.
Right-handers in turn on this peel. Good throw.
Yeah, nice peel. I think, we'll just see Rhyme trying to eliminate rocks and trying to eliminate pockets, trying to play a clean game here.
That was a good pure throw on that peel, made out of hand. You always like those. Just clean.
So not a ton of options here for Traxler. She's going to try to freeze. I mean, maybe you could play a come around all the way around. Try to use it as a guard.
Yeah, that's a play we see more in these when you're in desperate straits like they are right now. You wrap one around to the back 12. Freeze is certainly reasonable call, though.
T-line, top 4. Anna's rock.
Back 4.
Anna's rock. Where?
Back 4, back 8.
Well, I think they heard you.
Here. Anna's.
Elizabeth Janiak's.
This isn't curling, though.
Where?
No, this looks like it's going to stay open. It will finish a bit,
Keep
but
going.
They almost played it.
Yep.
I think if I was Kim Rhyme, I just want to peel this out.
I don't mind just peeling it.
Yeah.
I think
She also heard you on that one.
9-5.
Yeah. Okay. You roll out, though. That's fine.
Okay. 9-5.
I think I'd prefer rolling out.
Yeah, because anything you're leaving in the back of the house is just helping Traxler, hopefully trying to freeze down to something.
Well tight. Yes. Yes.
Whoa. Clean.
We're fine. It's fine.
It's like they're playing a nose. Well, they'll get a piece. They'll roll out here. Well executed.
Yep. So 15, probably?
Just remind everybody, this is a 4-draw day for us here.
Do you think a little
In Wausau, we've got
I
a
gave less.
game at noon Central Time. That's Jed Brundage versus Derek Corbett. And we've got a 4 p.m. game with Christine McMakin and Lainey Strauss. And then at 8 p.m., it's Rich Roonin and Greg Persinger.
Looking across the sheets, I actually see Madison Bear is lying to and drawing to try guarding 2 in the rings. And that's her first stone.
It's curling
Anna's
now.
rock.
So they seem in control of that end. Delaney Strauss will try to manufacture a skip's deuce.
Hard, Anna. Whoa.
Looks like this will freeze on the corner.
Okay.
I don't mind just trying to hit this on the nose. If we sit on it, it's fine. Either that or we gotta throw a lot of weight. You can throw peel.
Okay, I can throw peel.
I think it goes pretty easily with peel, doesn't it, Sarah?
8. I like an 8.
Yep, I think you can hit it right on the nose. Yeah, okay. Should go.
I'll throw 8.
With peel, maybe a little high, you get rid of everything, right?
Yeah, you hit half a rock, I think everything goes, and I think Sarah's right. If you hit it right in the nose, you just stay there and lose everything else. certainly would. Losing everything here would be pretty good. Up 7-2 in the 7th.
Clean, yes. 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 Hard. Yep, hard.
Looks good.
Yep, hard. Hard. That's good. Nice shot.
So Libby Brundage might want to sweep that one yellow.
Look at that.
I told you, if you want 8, I'll throw what you want.
So they will use Team Traxler, aerial Traxler. Will call for the freeze on the one in the back of the 8-foot, 12-foot.
Should be good.
You think a little less?
So yeah, we've seen this path here. Have seen some heavy draws in this path, so see if they, I guess, adjust here for the back 8.
It should finish hard towards the board here.
Little tight.
The only right-hander on the team throwing again.
Stay on it, Liz.
They've thought she's had a little too much ice at times, so they said
Yep, as far
tight
as
out
you
of her
can.
hand. This
Yep,
time
as far
might
as you
be
can.
better.
Stay on it. Hurry, guys.
Well,
As far
looks
as you
like
can.
it's starting to
As far as you
overcurl.
can take it. Yep, hard. Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay. Good sweeping, guys.
You like throwing inside out, huh? Or, I mean, outside in? I mean,
Outside in, and then just go.
Here. Okay, I think normal. And
Normal?
just broom it, like, I think it's...
Just off?
Yeah.
I think outside in right
High
here,
five?
you can push it back
got
a
it.
little bit if you need to. Spill it out. What kind of weight would you throw here, Sarah, if you were in the hack?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Just normal.
don't think they need to stick around.
Just get on the inside half of it.
I don't mind throwing firm, I mean normal to firm, and just remove it, eliminate it. If you catch the back when they're both going.
Yeah, it's nice when you're up 7-2. You're just getting into make it go away stage of the game.
Just saw Sinclair pick up 2 more in her game against McMakin, now up 8-2.
Close.
Clean, close, yes.
I actually think it's important, and I think you probably agree, Sarah. It's nice to have a couple games in this event
Curl,
that
curl, 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 curl.
this is a bit of trouble. They're going to play it on the low side now.
That works.
Does work. I always thought it was important in a long week like the Nationals to have a couple games that you can coast a bit through. Just
Yeah,
give
I
your
think
mind
we
a
gotta
break
do this.
where you're up and ahead versus grinding in every game, which is mentally taxing.
It's either that or
Yeah,
try to
playing
wrap
these,
one around here.
10-end games, the week can definitely feel long, so it is nice when maybe you get a lead like this with
Either
Ryan,
that flop
and
or try to get one here.
you know, make sure you're maintaining your lead, but you know, having fun out there and
Draw.
making
I like it.
making the
Let's
easy
make
ones.
it.
Real quick, just over on sheet 6, Madison Bear against Delaney Strauss. Madison Bear was lying 2 after her first, or 3, I guess, actually. And then Delaney Strauss made a nice come around, and Madison Bear tried to dig it out with hack weight and moved it, but not far enough. So now Delaney Strauss has a draw for 2.
A lot of room.
If she's successful, that score will be 7-6.
We told there. Lots of room. Coming down. Too close. Catherine's rock.
A lot of room here on this
Cat can
stone.
go. I really want to.
And O'Hara's
Wait,
first.
wait. Cat, go.
I like the choice they made here, but they had to talk Ariel out of
Sorry, that
just
was my
hitting
bad. I
that one on the
should've given
top
you
and
way
trying to
less.
roll.
Yeah, I mean, you could, even if you're half buried here, there's a chance of a jam.
I like a 10.
You're half buried behind that.
You can roll that
It
far.
seems like maybe they were a little too conservative with the ice.
Yeah, it seems like they've had a tough time, like, putting the broom down and finding the right line on a lot of these draws.
Delaney Strauss missed the draw for 2, so that game will be 7-5 in favor of Madison Bear. You know, Sarah, I always was thrilled at these events when we got off an 8 ends on the right end side of an 8-end score. Some people are there's a lot of discussion about moving to 8-end games all the time. We do that. Curling does that in the Grand Slam events and most cash spiels. What's your take, 8 or 10? What do you prefer? Or do you like both?
I think I prefer 8. I mean, these long weeks playing 10-end games, and I think 8 can still have very interesting games, and I still think 8 ends gives equal opportunity for the teams to execute and play well. I think 10 ends, especially before the 5 rock rule, definitely saw some wasted ends in there, but 5 rock rule is trying to put an end to that. But
yeah, and I think that's a great point. I mean, a lot of competitive players would like to see, a lot of elite players would like to see a move to 8 ends. Another thing that's often brought up by players at the high levels that the ice has a hard time holding up through 10 ends with the kind of brushing that people are doing these days. And the pebble starts to break down, and then the 9th and 10th ends, the ice is sort of barely hanging on and getting pretty flat.
yeah, I think that's a very good point, especially with our pregame practices that really break in the ice.
A lot of room.
Yeah, I mean, the pregame practices are probably the equivalent of another end and a half.
So last stone here in the 7th.
It's gotta curl, it's gotta move.
Need most of the 8 foot.
Line looks good. They just need to put it on the tee line here. Looks close.
Might be a bit heavy.
A little bit strong. No, I think she's there.
Just hangs on for one here.
Good
Traxler picks up a single. She's going to have a 4-point deficit going into the 8th end when we come back after this.
Good weight.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust, to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
We're back here, getting started here in the 8th end. Traxler down 4.
Down 4, Rhyme with hammer, and firmly in control, I would say, of this matchup.
Yeah, Rhyme has had a solid first game here at Women's Nationals.
Rhyme, main objective here, at least score. Score 1, you probably win the game. Score 2, there might be broom taps or handshakes.
Just take it to 3. All you. Line's
Opening
good.
up with a guard, tight center line guard.
No finish. Sit.
Following up on that 8-end conversation, in the break here, Sarah also mentioned that some people have said that 10 ends favors a team with the fitter team, which may be true, but I don't know if we need. I think most of our players at the highest levels are quite fit, and I don't know if we need to make more of a fitness contest, as much as I believe in fitness for curling. But it is amazing, right, Sarah, how much longer 10 ends feels after you play 8 ends all season.
Yeah, we were just saying how it just seems like an extra hour onto the game.
Even though it's a half an hour.
Yeah, just when you look at it, like right now in the 8th, we have 8th, 9th, and 10th still to go. It's definitely feels like a long game.
I'm sort of on the fence. I can see, I've had a lot of people talk to me about the value of 8 ends TV-wise, and then players will also talk a lot about the ice conditions. I'm not so sure. 2 different formats aren't good, but I think certainly TV people, the 8-end format makes sense.
I have an idea, Dean.
All right, lay it on.
Another crazy idea.
I like it.
Eliminate pregame practice.
Just a 1.
Keep the ice conditions fresh at the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It would cause confusion and fun early in a game. And then you don't have to worry about whether it's 8 or 10 ends. You can great conditions.
There's an idea I'm not opposed to, Joe, because I think that would be part of the game would be being able to jump out on the ice and figure it out quickly. And I actually believe when you see 2 really great teams playing that a couple of misses are critical to making it an exciting game.
Touch slower on this
so I'm sort of almost with you there, Joe.
Yeah.
No more practice. Just get out there and go.
I don't get to do it on Wednesday night league. You know?
In fact, that's what we'll do. You actually have to drive to the
That's
arena
right.
in your car late, jump out, grab your broom, and get out on the ice.
I think it's going to come down.
We could definitely shorten practice, I think. I mean,
7.
the ice conditions at an event like this are pretty consistent from game to game. You have a pre-event practice.
9.
Or even like how we do at some tournaments. Just for hammer, you get 2 draws.
Right.
And then draw for hammer. Or, I think that puts some pressure on the person throwing it. And, you'd save the ice as well.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
There we go. Some people have also floated the idea, by the way, of 9 ends. Which is, I have heard that idea that an odd number of ends would be good. I'm not going to go into the logic behind that, and it certainly doesn't work too very, very well at the curling club level where you'd have to drag the rocks back after a game. So there we go. Kim Rhyme, Team Rhyme lying 1 in the top of the 8-foot behind 2 red guards.
A lot of room. Let it work.
Yeah, good start for Traxler setting up those guards there in the center line.
Still back 8.
I think we can look
Still
to
back
see
off,
Kim Rhyme try to peel some of these front rocks.
Again, see a rock just not finish for Traxler. Just too much broom.
I think you're right, Joe. Perhaps Ariel is getting a little fooled by
I think we're 1.
how much this ice curls.
We're 1. You just want to peel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the doubles.
Let's just go for this top one.
I think I'd be peeling even if I wasn't lying 1.
Definitely, yeah. I think it's nice. The front end gave her some confidence that this is the right call.
Dean, I think you're right. I mean, you talked about your goal of this end. Just score.
Yeah.
And make it as easy as possible for yourself.
Take an 8-3 lead into the 9th end, I would be pretty confident about my chances of winning.
Maybe not so much in a game like this, but a game that's maybe a little bit closer. Teams sometimes forget their goal going into an end, and they improvise, and then they wind up getting themselves into trouble.
True enough.
And I like Traxler's call here of coming in. I don't think they need to wait to throw up another guard here and just try to be the first one to the 4.
So another one too, as long as they get it fully buried, they should have opportunities later to make a better one.
I think it's really good. Line's good. Looks good. Line's good. Top 4. Wait, feels good. Line's good. T-line right now. Cats. Got a curl. Yep.
I thought of another benefit of eliminating pregame practice. The ice crew would probably be happier. They'd have about 15, 20 more minutes to get things going.
Yeah, and
Nice
up here in the web stream, there'd be no rush. We'd be starting directly on time all the time.
Do like an
Right
11?
on time.
Yeah.
Okay, we get a little roll in. That's good.
Yeah. You've got it. 11.
It was great weight there in that draw. Just got caught on the line again.
Yeah. 11's board.
Could look at peeling here again, but maybe clipping one of those back reds.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. The out-turn peel.
I don't think there's any need to roll under here. I would be looking to roll open.
Curl. Hard, Katie. Hard.
Hard curl.
Hard.
Hard
You
curl,
gotta
Katie.
go,
Hard
go,
curl.
go, go, go,
Hard
go.
curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. Hard curl.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I think I like that peel because now Traxler can make that straw better.
Yeah, I mean, you run the peel in, you might get lucky and clip the stuff in the back. And even if you don't,
I gave Liz
that
here.
rock
I'm going to
was
give you
open.
less. Okay. Right there. Okay, 10.
Okay, they're adjusting broom here. A little less. See
Oh,
if we
good
can get
catch,
there.
Sarah.
Does seem like Catherine's rocks have been a lot of the ones that have kind of floated.
Room.
This is her first rock of the end.
Room.
They're calling room early, which means
No, on us. On us.
switching to Anna inside.
Yep. Hard. Hurry. Hurry. Go. You got it. Nice sweeping.
Good sweeping there.
It's not one thing, it's the other. That time, line was good. Wait, not quite there.
Another chance, though.
Just like peeling this?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you just gotta hit it thin. Don't jam. You like the peel?
We don't even care if it
peel.
jams. Just want to get the center open.
Yeah, I mean, you could run it right into both of those and lose the yellow and the red.
I think they're a little concerned about the one on the side 8.
Yeah.
Hit that and roll back in. That could be trouble.
But I think if they play to clip the red that was just thrown.
Little out.
Libby Brundage.
Whoa.
Looks like she may have set it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This could be brilliant, though, in some ways.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's another way to do it.
Hearing the sorry there from Rhyme, but worked out.
It's good to apologize to your opponent when you make a shot that was not called. Little lesson for the club curlers out there.
Dean, when you have so many alternate shots, everything is a called shot as long as you've tapped the broom for that at some point during the discussion.
Then you can celebrate the shot made, can you?
Line's okay.
Another come around here. This intern come around. They're
Anna,
trying it, I guess, for the 3rd time.
You're okay. You're good. You're good. You're good.
It does. Weight looks good. Line looks pretty good.
Sit.
Could be really good if it sits.
Great throw.
Almost over curl a tiny bit.
You hear me? Want to peel it?
Yep.
I mean, we could try and run. It's pretty long. Let's just peel.
I like the peel.
I think we gotta throw this way.
So with
Same weight.
Libby Brundage's second rock, they're going to play a straight peel on the red stone, guarding the rock at the back of the button.
Yeah, I think this is a good call. Forces Traxler having to put a perfect guard back.
Yes.
Of course, if they trade guards, Traxler could end up trying to lie to on her last one and force Kim Rhyme into choice between a double or a, or there's that.
I guess we'll run it.
I think that would deserve another apology.
Well, it was discussed, but then ruled out and then made. So,
good thing they went hard on that one. It curls a little bit more. It maybe does bounce off that one on the side.
That's true. So now they'll play on their little skips first. And O'Hara, she's going to try the
Okay. Sweep. Go for it. Because we don't have the hammer.
Big score of 4 there by McMakin.
Oh, they clawed back into that one now, just down 2. Starting the 9th.
So they discussed a hit here. There's really no reason, I think, to make a play hit. Play the straight draw. You're all in at this point.
I agree.
I didn't see how the 4 developed for McMakin.
Neither did I. I just saw the
saw the
official
score go
hang
up.
it. Yeah.
And I didn't see much reaction either, so. Another one that looks like it's not going to curl quite enough.
Hard. You got it. Hurry. Nice sweep.
I think so.
I think I know.
Should be wide open.
11.5. Yeah.
Well, maybe not wide open.
I don't need to get too cute, but.
Wide open for you guys.
Edge to edge. Sorry.
I think the nose hit is good here.
Just to get a little extra curl. Yeah.
Yeah, the nose hit, even roll a little bit to the left.
Yeah.
And I think I guess you could roll under and be top of the button, but I don't think that's necessary at this point. Kim Rhyme with her first.
Yep.
Yes.
Whoa.
Curl. Hard curl.
Really need to curl.
Gonna have to work it over. They're carving it over. I think she has enough. A piece. Probably spill that. To only lie one, but again, as long as she has an opportunity to score in her last one, we'll take a good draw to make it difficult to score.
Yeah, I don't know, because if we do this, we're just pushing this onto here. Then we might make them second.
It's a free.
Could try
I think it might jam.
Yeah, she just threw the draw on her first. I'd love to see her try to throw it again.
Yeah, I really don't know why they're considering this double, to be honest. I think they need to just sink the draw. There's not a good double there, and even if they make it, well, they're going to call a timeout. So let's see if their coach, Leland Rich, comes out and... I'm
not even sure they're talking about the double. I think they might just be trying to hit and roll as much. Oh, then it's back. Okay. So we're back here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We actually had the internet go out in the club. We switched provider, so to speak, and now we are back. And
we got a fresh stream, Joe? Is that what we got?
We had a fresh stream. We also got a fresh game because Traxler has conceded in our feature matchup, and now we're going to jump over to Sinclair McMakin over on sheet 5.
So when Sarah and I were glancing over at this sheet throughout the game, every end it seemed that Sinclair had McMakin in trouble and was well in control, up 8-2, and then McMakin manufactured a big 4 in the 8th end, and now it's 8-6.
All you guys, top 4 needs to be top 4.
Sinclair's still in control with last rock here, but
hard! Come on, go! Keep going. We'll leave it right there. That's fine.
We're on to skips rocks.
It's hard to feel like you're in control of a game, though, when you've just given up a 4.
Yeah.
Is Price ready to interview Kim?
Yep.
Price, take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Joe, with Kim Rhyme down here. Kim, winner, chicken dinner. Feels good to win the first one.
It does. It feels really good. Yeah, it's nice to have it under our belt.
10-3, 1-0. Clearly, this is the first women's draw. Does it feel like it's been a long wait to get to this point? I mean, you've been here for mixed doubles and stuff, and so you had a little bit of a break getting the ice ready, but, man, finally, you guys get to take the ice as a team.
Yeah, we're really excited to be curling. Most definitely, Katie and Libby got here on Saturday. They were quarantined, so we've all been kind of, anxious to get on the ice, but we're just really happy to actually be playing.
So how did you guys prepare for this? Because everybody's been in really a different boat, so to speak, with the pandemic, whether you got ice, no ice.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys as a team get ready for this event?
Yeah, just kind of staying in communication with each other, trying to talk to each other, have meetings, and then plan as many practice weekends together as we can. And just honestly, wherever we practiced in Green Bay, practiced here in the Twin Cities, so wherever we could find ice, and just trying to find as much time together as we could.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, 1-0, 10-3 winner over Traxler. We'll see you guys here in a little bit later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Bryce.
So it looks as though Christine McMakin is going to try and hit and roll. She's facing 2 Sinclair counters. She's going to try to hit and roll behind the 2 rocks and on the top of the 12-foot on the right-hand side as we look at the house.
Yes!
I think she wants them to brush it.
Sweeper's on it right away.
It's close, actually.
Nice shot.
Nice shot, nice roll. I think Jamie Sinclair will take on that short run back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, let me think. Don't ever want to, even if you do that, that's not that bad, actually. Yeah, nose is okay. Yeah. Yep, I like it.
So which run back they're playing?
Well, it looks like they're going to take on the red double run back. They could also play the yellow on a slight angle and probably still lie 2 after that. I guess the concern there is that they would leave that red stone that Christine could then run back. So I think this double is a good call, and certainly kind of kind of shot that Jamie Sinclair likes to throw.
Yeah, and they mentioned if they just hit it nose and miss the double, they still have the opportunity to run it then on her last.
Yeah, then they'll still have their own short run back.
Yep. Whoa. Yes!
Jamie
Yes!
Sinclair.
Yep.
Looks like it's curling maybe a little too much. They don't want to stuff it. Close. Ooh.
Really close.
So Christine McMakin will need to make one good here, though. Sink one around.
You know she's playing the nut next, yeah.
Yeah.
The nut is the technical term for an angle run on that Yellowstone.
We get on. Yeah.
Or her own.
You like this ice or does it
She might end up too if it's not in the right place. Jamie might have an opportunity to make a run double.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Christine motioning that she wants it top 8.
Oh, good.
That would give a spot for Sinclair to slide one through her 2 stones should she try that angle.
Side by side would not be ideal. So the signal from the front end, Maya Willertz, lead player. She's saying it's a lot of weight. Jenna Bercheski watching this with Maya. They're stepping away from it right now. Monica Walker going to go to work on it.
I just can't buy a draw. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Christine seems to be indicating she's struggling with draw weight. And I think now we'll see Jamie take on this short yellow run back.
I think it'll be super straight still. Yep.
Possibility to score 2 here.
Or
Even 3, yeah.
So Jamie thinking it will run pretty straight. It's always nice when you can throw one of these. Basically, she's got the broom down almost where she wants to hit it. Throw it and manage it with your sweepers on the way down. So Jamie Sinclair skipping this team. Monica Walker playing third. And they have a new young front end. If you look over in the adjacent sheet, sheet 6, a lot of rocks in play. Madison Bears ahead 8-5 in that game. Jamie Sinclair's last. Probably for the win if she makes this. 9th end.
Whoa. Close. Yep.
Sweeper's close.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Looks close. They might want to carve it a little bit, I think, though. No, looks really close.
Nice.
And there is a score of 2 for Jamie Sinclair.
So Sinclair picks up 2 here in the 9th. See if they are going to continue or not. Does not look like anybody's conceding, so we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
So it's Cora Farrell.
Is your ice arena looking to diversify your ice programming with curling? Contact Stephen O'Keefe at the National Office for information about programming for curling, making curling ice, or curling equipment. 888-CURLERS.
So we're back here, 10th end for our new feature matchup. Jamie Sinclair up by 4 over Christine McMakin.
So after giving up 4 in the 8th end and making this a closer game than they would have liked, an 8-2 suddenly became an 8-6 game. Team Sinclair comes back with a solid deuce to take command of this game going into the final end. And up 4, they'll throw their first rock through. Elizabeth Cousins will deposit it at the backboard.
Yeah.
So McMakin's got to put up a corner guard here.
Yeah, McMakin trying to create some offense here, trying to get another 4 on the board.
4s are hard to come by, though, when the other team is quite intent on not giving you a 4.
Okie dokie.
Would you consider shaking hands in this case, Sarah?
Mine's nice.
If you were on the wrong side of the
Venom's
score.
Yeah, I think it's something definitely my team
Curl
would
if you
discuss.
can,
Maybe
if you can.
moving on, regrouping, and trying to get the next one.
16-9.
Yeah, sometimes I sort of feel like
Nice
that.
roll,
It's not
Maya.
bad to get off the ice. And there's another school of thought here, I guess, though, that it's their first game of the event, so maybe a little more time in the ice wouldn't be a bad idea. When I was losing, I was always a big fan of less time on the ice, but I can see why they might do this.
I call them punishment stones.
Yeah.
When I have to throw some more stones just because.
I mentioned during the mixed doubles, I think, that when I played for Heath McCormick, he would sometimes do that if we were playing not especially well. Keep us out there just a little bit longer.
Nice shot.
Oh, that's real nice.
Elizabeth Cousins playing the tick. Not a bad thing either. Does Monica Walker giving her a lot of positive feedback there.
Well, you noticed on her first, she played that same line, like a practice stone for that tick.
Oh, interesting point.
She threw it with hack.
That's right. She did throw it, not just didn't gun it through, did she?
Oh, lots of room. Jackie's rock. Always Jackie's.
It was interesting that Christine threw it to that same side then.
Always Jackie's.
Another good point. She could have gone the other way and put her on a different line.
Yep. Push it over. Push it over.
Over on the adjacent sheet, it looks like
Push it
Delaney
over.
Strauss
Hard,
is facing 1
hard.
or 2
Keep it
with her
moving,
last.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Go, 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 go,
Down
go, go.
8-5.
Nice. Good scrub.
Just normal.
She's trying a raised tap. It looks like wasn't made. Oh, there's still 2 rocks to come in that end. I'm sorry. Jamie Sinclair will get busy removing stones.
Cora Farrell here with the out turn.
She can't peel the guard quite yet, though. And not by enough. Probably want to sweep that one right over.
We were peeling out on that though, right? Okay.
Monica confirming that
Light's all right,
they
Jen.
may have struck that rock on the wrong side. But it's worked well enough, I think, with a 4-point lead. This is Jenna Bercheski. Jenna had a good run in the mixed doubles nationals with her partner Ben Richardson,
Okay,
qualifying
then
for
just
the
leave
Olympic team trials, losing in the semifinals.
As far apart as they
Oh,
can be.
and I guess Christine and Riley had a good week as well, right?
Okay, push.
They did.
Maya,
they didn't
push,
qualify for the team
Hard
trials,
push.
but they were in the mix.
Push, 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 push.
Sarah's, your sister Taylor was also in it with Hunter Clausen.
Mm-hmm. I guess, yeah, we also have Jamie played with Richie, and Monica was out there with Alex Leichter.
It's true. So
all sorts of players out there.
A lot of players have been on the ice a long time here right now. So Cora Farrell will take on the double peel.
Yep. Whoa.
We're on sheet 6. There's just a mess of rocks, and Bear is trying to figure out a way to keep Strauss from picking up 2. Strauss is sitting 1 right now, full top 4 foot, but 2, 3, and 4 are all Bear.
All Bear.
All Bear all the time.
Looks like they might be trying to run or something with the ice they have down right now.
Okay. Yeah, line.
A little tough to tell from our angle, but I think Sarah might be right.
Line's good now, all you guys.
We'll give you the radio commentary while we watch this.
You're not off the red. You're not off the red.
This shot in our feature game.
Maya.
It does look like
Gotta go,
Madison's
gotta go,
trying to
gotta
run
go.
something in to remove that yellow stone in the top of the 4 foot.
That's good.
Oh. might have ended up shot.
She is. She's definitely shot stone from the vantage point I've got.
So she didn't hit the yellow stone she was trying to, but she had so many in the back that she ended up shot rock.
Maybe it's not as definite as I thought. This is looking over it. But, from my perspective.
Well, I mean, I'm making the call from 6 sheets away on the side.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I have an overhead view from the club cam overheads.
Sweep it. Go, 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 go. Okay.
So a few rocks around here, probably slightly more than Jamie Sinclair would like at this time, but she does have this 4-point lead.
Yeah, just stuffing a couple of those doubles, but Christine McMakin's just trying to kind of grasp at straws here, drawing around.
She has 4 rocks left, 1 in the rings. She needs 4 to count at the end of this end. So still very comfortable for Team Sinclair. This is Jackie Lemke throwing her first.
Okay, go then.
Jackie
Go then.
Lemke, you may have seen her playing
Always
with the Potter
straight,
sisters
always
over the
straight.
years.
Always straight.
Long-time
Hard.
experienced player.
Hard. Hard.
Need to get this one in.
McMakin coming out to help sweep that one. But it's short of the rings, and Jamie Sinclair will ask Monica Walker to remove this red stone in the top of the 12-foot.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just a straight peel here.
Yep, just need to eliminate it.
They wouldn't even mind if they picked their own at the back, but a good throw by Monica.
Chances
like
getting slim here
wick
for
and roll
McMakin.
on.
Yeah, you've got 3 left, and you need to make the one that's just outside of the rings count as well.
Yeah, and you need some misses on top of all that.
Sorry, I got to tighten up your ice a little bit. This looks close.
So Delaney Strauss did score 1 in the 9th end. We don't have good camera angles on sheet 6, so I don't think we'll be able to show you the end of that game as Delaney Strauss and Madison Bear fans groan, but just the way we're set up here.
You'll get to see Delaney at 4 p.m. today.
There you go, Joe. So if they split this on, then they're at least forcing Jamie Sinclair to make a shot.
Roll it. Go, go, go. Okay, that works. Still close enough to split.
Wow. I
guess.
Endless optimism.
Yep.
Of course, if they hit this, you can't split it.
So Jamie Sinclair just needs to make this rock go away to seal this victory. And this looks to be the end of this game.
Right on target.
Gonna get some handshakes.
Handshakes, broom taps, waves, whatever we're doing during this pandemic.
And that's going to do it here, Sinclair, with the victory over McMakin. I want to thank you so much for joining us for this 8 a.m. draw. Next up, 12 p.m., where we've got Brundage versus Corbett. I want to thank Sarah Anderson for joining us here as a guest. Good luck to you this week.
Thanks so much, and thanks for putting this broadcast on. I think a lot of people really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah, for joining us today. Pleasure.
All right, we'll see you at noon.